It rests on a small YouTube channel, hosted by the wickedest lords of hell. Here is the first internet clip show to offer to the daring a look into the final maddening space between life and death. A case of the Mondays. To avoid fainting, keep repeating. It is only a live stream. Only a live stream. Only a live stream. Videos and songs far beyond anything you've tested. A case of the Mondays.
Stop you hammering, I'm on in the mall. Cause every day's the anniversary of the year before. And if it's a day gone by, then it's 365. Random tangents, that's like a tree. Diverse inevitability. And if it's a day gone by, then it's 365. I said band, over the band. I can't believe it's Monday again. Part of the problem is the passage of time. Part of the problem is what goes with sudden line. Part of the problem is the answer is a cure. And a big part of that is the thing that keeps me poor. Sunset's columns support a feeling like holes in a drowning man's frozen ceiling. And if it's a day going by, then it's 365. 365. That's right. Problem is the passage of time. Part of the problem is what goes with salt and lime. Part of the problem is the answer is a cure. And a big part of that is the thing that keeps me poor. Sunset's columns support a feeling like holes in a drowning man's frozen ceiling. And if it's a day gone by, then it's 365. If it's a day gone by, then it's 365. If it's a day, if it's a day, if it's a day gone by, 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 if it's a day gone by. Gone by. It's 365.
Welcome everyone to Case of the Mondays. I'm your host, Gene Skinner. Hope you're all having a good night tonight, wherever you are, whenever you are. Because you know you're in different time zones. Most of you are either in the central coast. You're in the mountainous. That's very rare if there's anyone there. Some people are even overseas. Good to see you though, guys. Regardless, let's get into Case of the Mondays. Start with Lumpy Touch. Here we go. I think this is from the Bomb Rush Cyberpunk soundtrack, actually. Defoe. It is. That's on sale, by the way, right now. In Steam. I saw it today. I'm probably going to pick it up. You're in Mountain, Nathan? That's terrifying. That image of Defoe is terrifying. Ramen, you sent this in. Here we go.
Is this what cam girls feel like?
Oh,
I
God.
think cam girls do a little more than we did.
But at least they get paid. We had to flirt with that weirdo for free.
No, we lost a bet. That's not
Lost a
free, it's
bet.
just hoeing pro bono.
Why would you put up flirting with Jeffrey in the first place?
Oh, so you thought she could steal that hot dog roller?
No, but just that whole class yesterday. Wow, Jeffrey, your Naruto drawings are so good. Ew.
That wasn't even the worst part. People had to watch us do that.
Plus, he probably won't leave me alone for like a month now. He's gonna go home to his video games and make created characters of us.
Yeah, he'll kill us in Grand Theft Auto.
You can make characters in Grand Theft Auto?
Do I look like a bitch who would know?
Whatever. God, I need a Xanax. Wait, where'd I put it? Bitch, that was my last Xan. How'd you take that?
Quick hands. Titty and Xanax, what a combo.
Goes together like peanut butter and Percocet.
This is
What?
true.
Oh yeah, he kept doing that. This is true.
Like, he's too good to say yeah, he has to be a scientist about it.
Oh, and what about, okay?
I hate it when they do that.
I
Like, they gotta sound
hate
like the gay comic
It's like
relief
you,
cat
Jenny.
in every Disney movie.
This is true.
This is true.
Yes, in fact. Quite the interesting outfit. Stop screaming, we're having sex.
What are you doing? Sounds like you had a class with Jeffrey.
She's McDonald's. Emily, where'd you get McDonald's?
McDonald's?
Bitch, give me a fry.
Is that how you ask?
Bitch, please give me a fry.
And yeah, we had a class with Jeffrey.
Me too. I could tell. He was drawing pictures of you guys the whole class.
No way.
That's not
What were we
creepy.
doing in the pictures?
Like being cute, making kissy faces with hearts around it.
Nicole, we're gonna get murdered. We're gonna get murdered by a guy who can't even tie his
Murdered.
fucking shoes.
Well, at least you won't torture us. Can't tie a rope either.
Yeah, but I ripped him up and threw him in the trash. Told that hoe to watch it.
You're the best, Emily.
A
I
hoe to
know.
watch it.
Okay, I gotta go sell the janitor Adderall. I'll see you guys later.
Selling the janitor Adderall.
The
What the
hottest bitch
fuck?
ever.
And I love her hair.
What's gayer? Dating a girl or wanting a girl to have sex with your dead body?
What the fuck?
Dating a girl?
Still straight.
What were we talking about? Oh yeah, so what are we doing for marketing?
It's the movie casting thing, right?
Yeah. So I was thinking...
I think the AC exploded again.
That scared me, but yeah. The challenge should be a cast of bald guys who don't look like they say the N-word.
How is that a challenge?
Name
What?
one.
Vin Diesel? No, wait. Bruce
Vin Diesel
wow,
family.
This is challenging.
Damn, that's a lot of AC.
The school shooter.
Attention students and faculty, we are in emergency lockdown. Please follow procedures at this time.
What the fuck was that about?
Is that...
Jeffrey snapped! We gotta get out of here! What are you doing? Let's go!
We flirted with him yesterday. We're the last people he'd kill. Just chill out.
That's easy for you to say! You did my last Xanax!
Not a 10 niche
Thought you were
game.
running for it.
Security locked the doors.
Damn, that was a big one.
He won't be in rush hour 3.
Called manga.
And I told the Russians, I said, I like you, but if you ever go to Ukraine, I will grab you by the Putin.
Well, wow,
Grab you
you
by the Putin.
said that to
Boxing
them.
this, obviously.
Absolutely. Then Joe Biden's dumbass got
Sometimes.
elected. Could you believe it?
It's shameful.
That's right. Putin saw that and he said, I don't need to worry about being duked. The only Iron Dome America has is Joe Biden's thick skull. Nothing gets through it.
Come on, man.
Oh, wow, really?
Oh, yeah, he's actually retarded. I know his IQ.
You do?
When I was president, I spied on his words with friends.
His words with friends?
You should see how he spells aluminum. It's just embarrassing. The guy makes up so many fake words. It's just awful. It's just awful.
Wow.
You know, there's this one time I saw him playing words with friends, and he kept putting down the letter S and the letter A. He kept trying this over and over, and I said to myself, what is this guy trying to spell? You're not going to believe this. He was trying to spell essay, Elon.
No way.
No way.
He tried for 15 minutes. He was playing against Kamala, and he still beat her. Just awful. Just awful.
She really is the worst.
She's a Wish.com ass candidate, Elon. Just really lame. Dollar store DEI, not even authentic DEI. She's the imitation brand. The Safeway brand, but there's no way we're safe with her, I'll tell you that.
Exactly. We have no idea who this
She's
woman
Steamboat
is.
Willie over
what
there.
her background is.
You, Elon, are technically more African American than she is. That's a fact.
That's
true.
true.
You know, in 100 years, they're going to be saying, a black man invented Tesla. Whitey tried to steal it. Elon was African. That's what the Hoteps are going to be posting on Twitter in 100 years, mark my words. The Hoteps will be saying you were black. In fact, I'm going to run the country so on. The Hoteps might even be saying I was black. You know who says I'm not black is Joe Biden. He thinks black people don't vote.
He said that.
Yes, he said anyone who votes for me isn't black. But everyone voted for me and everyone knows it. The whole thing was rigged. So basically what you have is Joe Biden said everyone who voted isn't black.
We definitely need to look into election security. That's of utmost importance.
Our elections are about as safe as I am in Butler.
Ah, but you handled the assassination attempt very bravely.
Thank you, thank you. You know, I just got the bandage off my ear.
Oh, really?
My doctor said if I wanted it to heal, no listening to Kamala's voice. He said it'll set both ears back. And still I offered to debate her, and she cowered out.
Oh, of course, she has.
But I tell you what, one thing we know for sure, she's listening to my voice, Elon, very closely. How do you think she figures out which policy positions to steal?
How do you think she'll react to this conversation?
Well, one thing's for sure, she'll say something juvenile about how dangerous our conversation was, and then adopt the things I said as her campaign platform.
True.
Trump's icky Project 2025 far-right racism January 6th platform that he talked with Elon Musk about was both dangerous and fascism. And Project 2025 January 6th. He insists that I steal his positions. But I told him I don't copy him. He said, no way. I said, way.
Wow. Alright, moving on past the ad. Here we go. Here we go. I believe you setting this in.
What a great day of doing every crime under the sun. Well, now that I'm home, I might as well upload that joke video I made for the Hidden Second channel. No, no, no! This can't be happening! This can't be happening!
Good home. I saw him wrong. I saw him. Bugbo. That fucking song's by Ken Ashcroft. That's fucking weird.
And that's how I found him in the toaster.
That was a pretty interesting story.
So very true, my good friend, but it also serves as a kind reminder that man's hubris is his greatest downfall.
Yeah, I guess you're right. You know, that reminds me of a time when...
What is that?
What?
Up there, what is that? It's too bright.
Bugbo? Maybe we should move.
No, Gerbo. In the face of the threat, you stand tall in the face of your enemy.
Holy shit.
Bugbo! I've come here to make you pay for what you did!
I don't think I've ever met you in my entire bug life.
Yeah, you haven't. Oh, but because of your fans, my hidden channel became compromised. Oh, and for that reason, I'm gonna tear you apart!
I mean, isn't it kind of on you for putting a video based on a popular character onto a hidden channel? That was kind of asking for it to be discussed.
Don't you lecture me, spider!
Listen here, stranger. I may not know who or what you are, but what I do know is that I do not appreciate people attacking my friends with such unnecessary aggression. I will give you one final chance to talk this out in a civil manner, but if you do not take this offer, I will be forced to take action. Do I make myself clear, my square-headed acquaintance?
At him.
Try me.
So be it.
Meme.
Gerbo, for the sake of your own safety, I'd prefer it greatly if you would stand clear of the carnage that is about to unfold.
Oh, that does it!
Oops. Two noises. That's another beam. Damn.
Phew. But I must say I cannot thank you enough for helping me fix my stand after your last incident, Mr. Joe.
Holy shit.
Any last words, asshole?
Wait! This video in relation to me. What was it about?
An animation meme. Why? The contents of the video aren't important. It's the fact that you're...
Well, if that is the case represented, then why not simply make a more action-packed related video and upload it to your primary video hosting site of choice?
Got him.
There. Well, I guess that sorts everything out then,
Yes, indeed. However, you still caused quite a high level of damage to my home, and for that reason, you are now in my debt.
Yeah, just bill me.
Ha ha ho ho. Well, I'd best get going. I have a lot of explaining to do for a lot of friends.
But wait, don't you want, like, a ride home or something?
No, thank you. Gradient Joe already offered.
Well, alright. Thank you for the idea, and sorry about the mess I caused. Phew. Glad that's all over and done with. Now, to get back to...
Got him. Thank you for that, Ramen. Moving on. Yeah, never mind. It's not done just yet.
And then after that, you know, he just kind of went home. But then I actually, I'm getting really pissed off at other things, so I kind of just went in a big circle and just stuff like that. You know what's funny about Buckbo is when he started getting popular, people actually started coming around to watch your stuff again, and that was really surreal to see. To tell there's like fan art and stuff of you now, and like AUs, which you would have probably found cringe, but you know, I still think it's pretty cool. And, oh crap. Look, okay, I gotta go. I gotta go. I gotta do. There's some bills and damages I gotta pay. See you around, Cameron.
Rip. Strog sent this in.
My name is Sensei Jimmy, and this is the Waffle House Dojo, aka the Waho Dojo. Now, if you ain't from around here or you've never traveled the interstate in the South, you should know that Waffle House is about three things: cooking waffles all the time, except when we're whooping. Now, if you thought working at Waffle House was just about cooking breakfast, well, you'd be right about the day shift. But at night, we got to keep our head on the swivel and our minds sharper than a knife. Oh, hold on. Actually, we got something on this one. I thought this was clean. I teach the night crew how to smother, cover, and chunk anybody who breaks the Waffle House code of conduct, which honestly is a very low bar. We just ask that you keep your pants on for at least half the meal. Now, like most martial arts, the way of the waffle is only to be used for self-defense against the highly intoxicated, or anybody who comes in between 12 a.m. and 4 a.m. Because honestly, if you're up that late, you're probably asking for it. There's a reason why those cowards at Cracker Barrel close at 8. You ain't never seen anybody fighting in them rocking chairs, have you? Fun fact, did you know that there are more than 3.5 million ways that you can eat our hash browns? Which is half as many ways you can catch these hands. Now, before you can serve up an all-star smackdown, you waffle warriors must demonstrate knowledge of our world-famous Bacon's system. B stands for block. Literally anything. If a customer can pick it up, they will throw it.
Be right back.
Believe me, some of them got some arms too. Oh, A stands for ask them, are they sure they want to do this? I mean, a hurricane can't shut down Waffle House. I'm pretty sure a pissed off lady named Candace who just shut down Senior Frogs ain't even gonna slow us down. That's right, Candace, I remember you, and you still aren't allowed in Waffle House store 542. C stands for coat the whole floor in syrup. That whole thing needs to be stickier than a Dollar Tree flat track. Woo! O stands for offer your condolences to any family or friends who might be nearby. Let them know this ain't an IHOP, okay? This is Waffle House, baby. We're like an oil stain on a comfort colored t-shirt. We ain't going nowhere. That's what's up. Where's my syrup? N stands for knock them into next week. I mean, just start wailing on them. Let out all that frustration that you pin up because you've been having to listen to the same 4 Morgan Wallen songs because the only people willing to download an app to use our fancy new jukebox are 20-something-year-old ladies who just love that man. I mean, I swear to God, he's just Jason Aldean with a cold. That's all he sounds like. Oh my gosh! And S stands for smoke break. And buddy, you've earned one. After a long night of serving up hash browns and haymakers, go ahead and grab whatever you got near you and light it up. I mean, customers gonna be all right in there for a few minutes by themselves, right? I mean, what's the worst they gonna do? Get up and make their own breakfast? Hell, that's why they're a Waffle House. They're too drunk to even try it. Oh man, I gotta get a new job. Hey, Geraldine, I'm coming back in there. Just hold your horses. Damn.
That was really funny. Moving on, Ramen, you sent this in. Here we go.
You got this fucking attitude.
You know what? I'm sick of your babiness.
This babiness. It ain't called I'm a baby. And you are a total fucking jackass to even say that to me.
You're not responsible for yourself.
Fuck you,
Every day of your life, you're not. Okay? And I'm
You
tired.
know what? I should have never married you. Never.
Then don't,
Because all you're going to do is let me eat shit and die? Because that's all you do. And then give me a bunch of your lip with it.
I'm not giving you any lip. You're the one that wakes up being nasty. Every day. Because you cannot be responsible for
Once
yourself.
again, thanks for nothing.
You're never responsible for yourself. You're 47
Would it fucking kill you to help me once in a while?
I do all the time.
You don't have to tell me how old I am, you fucking asshole. I'm sick of hearing it.
You know what? There's the door.
Yeah, I know where the door is, and you and all your animals can go at it.
You're gonna go. You should go to Florida with your
No,
parents.
when I'm going into insulin shock and you got the fucking nerve to stand there and say the shit you say to me,
Every day.
you're a fucking asshole.
No, Tom.
Yeah,
Every day.
you are. You're an ignorant fucking ass to
Every
me.
day. You're a
Get
baby.
the doctor on the phone. I want to tell her what the fuck's going on around here.
Hey.
You fucking dumb fuck.
I am not. Stop
You
talking
are.
like
When you
that.
didn't hear him, how you
You just holler at each other over each other all night.
You're an evil witch woman, let me
I
tell
am
you.
not.
Ah.
You never want to be responsible for yourself.
And
I
then you...
see it. Every day I see it and I'm getting sick of it.
Yeah, well, you know what? You get out the fucking door and take these asshole rabbits and guinea
Sick
pigs
of it.
with you.
Sick of it. Every
Who
day.
else? Who would fucking take you, Lise? Nobody.
I don't need anybody. Never did.
Yeah, because you'll just torture your fucking husband with it.
You torture me every day of my
No
life.
bullshit.
Every day of my life.
Now,
You cannot
Lise,
be
how
responsible
do I
for yourself.
torture you ignorant...
You are never responsible for yourself.
No, you are not responsible for fucking making sure I don't fall asleep for 4 hours You dumb fucking ignoramus in your mouth and your goddamn animals.
You know what, Tom?
Yeah, fuck
I
you.
brought you stuff. I
Fuck you
set it
and
on the
fuck your
table.
ass.
And what did you do? You went to
did
bed.
more. You packed it up.
You went to bed, right, Tom? When I went to the doctor's, you went to bed. That's my
I
fault.
don't need this. I don't need this.
Your dinner was on the table. It was hot and warm. You went upstairs and laid down.
Yeah, that's what they did to me in the hospital. And that's why I walked out of them assholes.
Now, you didn't have to go there.
Yeah, this is a
and lay
local. I
down.
don't even know anything about ramen.
You could have sat at the kitchen table and been a responsible person,
Sat
and you
here
don't.
for 4 hours, right, Lise?
Tom, you don't, okay?
You're ignorant.
You're
got
never
my
responsible
answers
for
comes to
yourself.
my ignorant
You
one.
ignorant.
Any answers.
Yeah, you don't, so shut your
I'm
mouth.
sick and tired of you acting the way you
Good,
act.
there's the door. And when you leave, take them all with you.
You don't ever want to be responsible
Well,
for
there's one of
yourself.
your fucking friends that fucking enjoy this, because I don't.
You know what? I don't enjoy you anymore.
You're ignorant. Yeah, I
No,
know
I'm
you
not.
don't, and you haven't for quite a long time.
I'm sick of it. I'm sick
That's
of
why you
hating
did
this.
this
I'm
to
sick
this
of it.
house. You did
Old school
this
all cows,
to
apparently,
be
Dakota.
fucking ignorant, to do what you're doing, to be
Put that
ignorant
big
to
old
me.
No, I didn't.
description right there.
If I told you not to do it, you give me this fucking John Brown attitude.
John, I'm not
Yeah,
John
you're just
Brown.
like him.
No, I'm not.
Bullheaded, ignorant.
No,
Who
I'm
ignorant?
You and him are 2 peas in a fucking pot. You're just alike. And you know
Okay.
what? That's why you can't stand each other. Because you're just alike. Ignorant, backstabbing, fuck you kind of person.
Real nice thing to say, Tom. When you
You
can't
are.
be responsible for yourself.
You are when you can stand there and
You
scream
know what?
at me when I'm going in the shop and make me fucking make
Every
myself
day,
eat.
you cannot be
ain't every
responsible
day.
for yourself. Yes,
Every
it
day.
is.
Every day, half the fucking time you ain't even around.
Yeah, I have been, Tom.
Here, Tom, here's your fucking burger I put you from the
Every day, I'm here.
Every day.
Haven't went food shop because I didn't
Your
have any money.
animals come first, and you know what?
I wonder where
It's
they are now.
asinine. It is asinine. You would watch me die and take care of your animals.
Tom, I would have went upstairs and
What,
woke
when?
you up.
What time? After I would have been in
TJ,
shop.
where are you going
By
now?
then, I would have been in
Where?
trouble.
Yeah.
Outside?
Why?
Because you guys are loud as shit.
You woke me up. Why? Because you're ignorant. Why? Because you put on your lovely fucking wife you give me.
Tom, what kind of life you giving me?
Thanks
Absolutely
a lot,
nothing.
ignorant one.
Ignorant what? No,
Yeah,
Tom.
ignorant
Who
one.
ignorant?
I'm
Never
like
taken
the most
care of me
ignorant
in my
person
life.
in the world.
Nope, have not done nothing for me for years. You know,
What you did to me in here is the most ignorant thing you could do to anybody. And you can ask anybody, they'll tell you. But you don't want to fess up to it. You think it's so lovely.
I enjoy it.
Well, you know what? What you enjoy is fucking total
Just like you
ignorance to
enjoy your
people
music.
that don't enjoy it.
You enjoy your music, which I
You
don't
enjoy smelling
anymore.
shit and piss all the time. Well, some people don't enjoy that.
I don't enjoy your music anymore.
What music? There
That's your
ain't
ramen.
none.
Oh yeah, there has been.
Oh, oh, really? When? Me and Kurt? You
Whatever.
asshole.
It's annoying.
Me and Kurt. Me and your nephew.
I didn't stop you from doing that. I
You
didn't
ain't
say
gonna
anything
stop me
about it.
from doing nothing.
I wouldn't.
And don't even try to after what you fucking did.
Oh, I did a whole lot.
Yeah, you sure goddamn did. You make the whole house smell. You got no time to even talk to anybody. And if anybody tries to talk
No,
to you,
I just
you
go to
fly
work.
off the wall with your maniac attitude.
I just go to work.
Cut that you go to work bullshit.
Oh yeah, I do, Tom.
Your fucking 3-hour day job.
It's not a 3-hour day job. Today it took me 4.5 hours.
Oh well,
Tom.
big fucking deal. Try doing it for 16, 18 hours.
And then
ain't
other
gonna be
3
done.
days a week I work other jobs
No,
too.
your job is right here with this fucking stupid asinine jackass
You know what's gonna be
job.
asinine? You're gonna be left out in the
You
fucking
ought to
cold.
be on
That's
that
Is it to reality?
You can go live with your parents. That's
No,
reality.
I won't. You know where the doors are. You pack up and you go.
I'm not losing all the money I invested in
Well,
this
I'm
house.
not either.
Well, then it's going up for sale.
Yeah, okay, Lise. Good luck to you. See ya.
You know, because I'm really sick of your baby attitude.
No, it ain't going up for sale. I'll buy you out. You start looking for somewhere that would fucking accept you and all this.
No problem.
Yeah, I want to see you do it.
Except I'm not leaving
All right?
my kids.
Because you know it wouldn't happen.
Oh,
You
right.
know it.
Right, Tom.
Do it, Lise. Do it.
I'm not leaving my house.
And I want to see a picture
Not fucking
of
leaving.
you and the house you live in every month. Because you know it won't happen. Nobody would take you and all these fucking animals. Nobody. And you fucking know it. No, then you fess up.
Fess up to what?
To reality,
Also, if
Lise.
you're looking at Discord,
Reality.
saying I'm
Get
playing
out of your
Red Redemption, I have it
little
open because I was
fucking
playing
bunny
before
world.
the stream.
Guess what?
And I don't want to lose my progress, chat.
Oh, well, you fucking think that little bit of money you got, fucking, I need that? I don't.
I said you're $600 you pay mortgage.
I don't need any of this shit. And I certainly don't need a wife that's gonna let me lay up there and go into insulin shock. Tom, want me to fucking wash the frying pan for you? Tom, that sandwich I made 3 days ago, you gonna eat that? No, you just don't even ask. You let TJ wake me up with asinine fucking fart noises.
I was gone. You chose
Sorry about
not
that.
to.
Yeah, T, thanks for not letting me die up there. Appreciate it.
Did I do you a favor?
Probably because your mother wouldn't have woke me up.
I'm missing a piece to my camera. Where the hell did it go?
Anything you lost down here, you might as well forget about finding.
When you knocked me into the wall, I dropped something.
When did I knock you into the wall? Upstairs in your room, not
When you
down
were
here.
so worried about TJ killing your bunnies with a fart noise. You both should be on a jackass show.
I already am.
Maybe then we'll get some money. Maybe they'll pay us to show us how asinine to the world on TV.
Just drop it, please.
No,
God.
I'm sick of it, T. I can't fucking take
I don't
being
like it
treated
either.
like I can't even say treated like an animal, because they get treated better. I get treated like a boogie somebody stuck on a wall. That's how I get treated.
How do you treat me, Tom? Been a long time since
Hey,
you
Liz.
did anything for me.
You don't have any time for anybody to do anything for you.
I guess not, because up until 3 months ago, I was working 3 jobs every other day. But that was okay, though, right?
When I had to work every day, 20 hours a day, that was different, though.
You know what? It was different because you did absolutely nothing but go to work.
Yeah.
Yeah?
And your point is?
The point is, you never filled out your own Social Security.
What's that? No. Please, talk to your animals, okay? Talk to your animals.
You know, the forms have to be filled out all the time. I have to go to welfare all the time.
That's got nothing to do with what you do to me. One little thing I ask you. I ask one thing of you. One fucking thing I ask of you. Don't let me fucking go into shock. Don't let me go in insulin shock.
I know that.
That's too hard for you because of all this here.
You shouldn't
No,
eat something
you're
while I
too
wasn't
goddamn
here.
busy being fucking
No,
all
your
these.
stuff was in the refrigerator. You're too lazy to get
Yeah, and
out
I
and get it
fucking
yourself.
dozed off up there and you knew it.
No, I didn't know it.
4 hours later, right.
What are you looking for, TJ?
There's a piece on my camera. I cannot
think-
find
Well,
it.
I swept up the
You know
floor,
what?
so it might have
You're
got swept
fucking
up in the
dangerous.
trash.
You are dangerous.
It's
for
just
me
a
to
little
live with.
thing. It's only like $5, but I was looking for it.
Anything you drop in here, you might as well forget it.
I swept up the floor.
Amazing.
All right. It's black. It's like a little.
Yeah, I swept up out there,
cover for his
T.
camera.
I didn't vacuum it. All got dumped in the trash.
Why do you play games like that with your camera anyway? Juvenile.
Juvenile.
I'll find it. I'll look in the trash.
Don't use me as your entertainment for your friends. I don't appreciate that. You coming in my room when I'm sound asleep with a camera in hand.
It was a joke. Chill out.
Should have waited another hour, then he could have filmed me in shock, and then you all could have laughed at that. How Dad goes into shock and could die.
Your food was in the refrigerator.
Shut up, Lisa. I know where it was.
And I didn't know.
But I can't come down and make myself something to eat when I'm
All
asleep.
I know is John Douglas here. That's the last thing I remember. And I went to the vet.
Yes.
And I was gone for 2 hours. That's my fault. Did you fall asleep upstairs?
When you came back, did you take a fucking look and say, oh, that Tom
I heard you talking.
To who?
Heard you talking.
I didn't know.
You were just getting home when he did all that?
No, I got
Right.
at 8:30. Pretty darn close, though.
Just can't imagine have all those animals,
Take
man.
it out on me.
So bad for them and the kid too.
You could have sat down here and been responsible, but you went upstairs and laid
I
down.
could have sat here for 4 hours
You know what?
smelling guinea pig
I
piss,
wish I could
waiting
just
to
lay
my
down.
for
I
my
wish I
blood
could just
sugar
lay
to go
down.
down, right? Waiting for my blood sugar to go down. I should have sat here and smelled piss and animals. Keep it up. What?
He's
Threaten me.
sitting there. No, he's.
And you're not shutting your mouth, are you? You're leaning over.
Shut your mouth,
sat
woman.
Down, you leaned over and you kept yelling at me.
I'm not yelling at
You're the one with the attitude. You.
I'm not yelling at
Okay?
you, Mom.
Quit coming off with this retard attitude to me and then trying to turn it around like it's me.
I asked you to stop.
I told you to stop out there.
I did.
No, you're not. You shut up first. I'll be the fucking king here. I'll be the boss. I don't care if you got a crappy paper route and money in the bank. Shut the fuck up. I'll take the last word.
You take the last word. You think that any
I think what?
Oh, speaking of things though, Ramen, you did win the movie caption contest, so be free to actually put up a new one. I'll add everybody if you do. You didn't want to add it yourself.
Your excuse not to.
I don't now.
You saw that earlier, not you did win the movie caption
And
contest.
it comes out to about $6,000 fucking dollars.
Dream on.
Yeah, you dream on when I get money when my parents pass away. You remember that.
Money isn't everything.
You do what you want with your stinking crappy money.
I was going to. I'm not
I know
now.
you are.
Not now. Not the way you're treating me. I don't care if this
Also, Arena and Arena, everybody who plays the epic RPG.
I asked you to stop.
I told you to stop. Go out there with them. What you do best, stay away from your husband. That's what you do best.
Yep.
Totally ignore me. Let me fucking lay around here after I took my needle 4 hours ago.
I wasn't here. Be responsible for yourself.
Yeah, I know. Don't go to sleep, Tom. You might die.
You know what? I wish
Don't
I
count on
could
me,
just
Tom,
go
because
to
my
sleep.
bunnies come first.
I wish I could just go to
You
sleep.
can't because you got a zoo to tend to.
No, I have to go to
You
work.
have many wives in here that you took on as a responsibility, like for some fucking god.
I like doing it.
What? Not getting no sleep every night? Taking out it on everybody else? That's what you do.
You're the one that's whacked, not me.
No.
I'm not the one that
Let's
has
put 50 people in this house and let's let them sit around for a day and see
You're
who
making it so I can't beat them. Will you shut up?
You first. You're wrong and you won't shut up.
Another Arena and Arena.
You gotta get the last word. You think you're fucking high almighty over me.
The last word.
You think you're my fucking boss and I'm your little peon worker or something.
I'm not your boss, Tom.
The way you treat me, that's how you treat me.
I won't treat you like nothing anymore.
Yeah, now there you go again. Fuck you, Tom. Fuck you. There's the door. Well, I ain't going out the door. You will be going. Not me.
Are you done now?
Damn it.
No, Davey, because your dad thinks he can
every
pay all
day.
the bills, so...
No, I ain't.
hope he
No.
gets used to it.
I don't give a fuck about the bills.
Well, when the electric gets shut off for 5 days and water and phone, there won't be nothing.
Then I guess your rabbits will be in
you
the
have
dark.
money, right? You got money.
Your
to pay
rabbits
for
will
it.
be in the dark.
You don't have money.
Don't
to pay
throw
for it.
that money shit in my face, because you're fucking stinking money.
It's not the money. I have to go out and earn it. I haven't touched that money. It's not even clear yet.
AJ, you and your sister will have to start paying the bills because your mom's moving. Gas and electric and other stuff.
They don't make enough money to pay.
Yeah, they do. Between both of them, they make more money than you do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do.
TJ does, not me.
Between them both, they're doing better than you are. Okay? So quit telling me I'll get out. Go live with your mom. Because I ain't gonna go live with my mom. You go live with your mom. Stop it.
The two grown-ass people acting like children.
Andy, stop! Thanks.
Now it's my fault.
It is.
Yeah, sure.
Stop, Andy. Andy, come on.
You know we don't like it. That's why he's doing it. If you give a shit, I'm sitting here yelling. We don't care.
No, because I touched his bare skin.
Yeah, so you told me it's my fault.
No, I just said stop.
Word.
Alrighty, thank you for that, Robin. Moving on. There you go.
So I had a soldier in my legion that was gay. Big deal. Thebes had an elite unit
Better
of
too if it was
300
good.
gay dudes that was all banging each other. The band of Thebes. Did you ever read a history book?
They were gay? The Thebans?
What? No,
Gay?
I mean, some of them were. Some of the soldiers.
All I know is that you were harboring a man that was catching the discus, not throwing. He was catching?
Look, can we all at least agree that these issues are now in the past and that it's time to put this to bed?
Poor choice of words considering the topic of discussion, but fair enough.
All right, all right.
And that goes for everything. Hadrian's Wall, Pompeii, Carthage, whatever happened there.
All right, then.
Whatever happened there? Whatever happened there? I'll tell you what happened there. This prick's legion wiped my cousin's city off the map.
Take it easy, Phil.
It's bad enough that he says I look like the Prince of Persia.
You want to settle this like men? We'll settle it like men. The Colosseum, tomorrow night.
Spartacus over here. Fine by me. Go get your fucking sword shine box.
Who you boys got your coin
Sword
on?
shine
I'm
box.
going with Leonardo. Antonius never had the makings of a Colosseum gladiator. It's those small hands of his.
I'm just looking forward to some gladiatorial action.
Enjoy it while you can, my friend. If those Christians get their way, this might be the last one you'll ever see.
I'm just gonna say it right now. All of that love thy neighbor baloney, it'll be the downfall of the Roman Empire.
You know, Pluto predicted all of this.
Wait, what?
He means Plato.
That's what I said, Pluto.
Plato.
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 Take it easy.
This is your last chance to back down, Phil. Are you going to compromise or not?
You want compromise? How's this? 20 years in the Legion. I wanted olive oil. I ate warm cheese off the sundial instead. I wanted to fuck Cleopatra, but I compromised. I jacked off in the communal sponge instead. You see where I'm going with this?
Yeah.
Let the games begin!
All right, got my sword ready. Now all I gotta do is go stab him and... Wait a second. Why is he holding a bow and arrow?
Just like the real Sopranos. Holding a bow and arrow.
Much like the ill-fated flying car, the idea of a robot housemaid has always been a staple of failed future predictions. Now, I'm not gonna lie, I've been waiting all of my life for the robot maid, because I don't like to vacuum or to do the dishes or whatever else I'm supposed to be doing. But I'm starting to lose confidence in this whole idea, because for the past 80 years or so, a lot of people have been saying,
godless
it's right around the corner.
machines.
This technology, we're so close, but it never seems to be quite ready for the prime time. And I've given up hope that it ever will. So I'm going back to the past, to find some weird robots, some funny beep boops that make me giggle. There's a lot of robots, a lot of weird robots that have popped up over the 20th century, and, well, I want to talk about it.
I know you put
Should
two
be a
more
good
videos
time,
ago.
lots of fun.
I'll say this to you,
But
because I saw... I'm not going to play the Asmongold video. I don't really care for him that
before we
much.
get into all of that, it's time to thank this week's
So
sponsor.
just heads up, I kind of vetoed that one.
War Thunder is the
Not
most
personal.
comprehensive vehicle combat game ever made. Play using more than
Been a fan
2,000
of
planes,
Asmongold.
tanks, helicopters, and ships in
I have shown
dynamic
like a few
combined
times before,
arms
but he's starting
combat.
to get on my
Every
nerves,
single
so now I'm
vehicle
a fan
features
of
incredible detail and is modeled down to their individual components, offering a
Get why
highly
you said it.
immersive
It's very good
experience.
news he's
The
talking
collection
about
of
that. I
vehicles
don't
of
wanna
War
know.
Thunder spans over 100 years of development, all the way from the 1920s up to the modern day. Whether you're looking for a fast-paced, action-packed match or prefer a more tactical, realistic experience, War Thunder has it all, offering intense PvP battles for all playstyles. War Thunder offers by far one of the most dynamic and detailed vehicle damage models in gaming. No HP points here. All of this is presented with the game's gorgeous 4K visuals and authentic sound effects. The sheer scale and scope of this game is mighty impressive indeed, so go play War War Thunder for free on Xbox, PlayStation, or PC using the link in the description. If you're a new player or haven't played in the past 6 months, you can get yourself a large bonus pack, including a premium account, multiple premium vehicles, an exclusive 3D decorator for your vehicles, and so much more. This is only available for a limited time, so act now. Go play War Thunder today. Okay, back to the robots.
To the godless
machines. The first robot I want to talk about appeared on the June 16th, 1966 broadcast of BBC's Tomorrow's World. This TV show would often, showcase a lot of future technologies from various creators. Sometimes the stuff they showed off would actually change the world, and sometimes it was just kind of silly. To start off, we're introduced to a woman who's reading, I guess. I don't know. But what is this? Somebody is at the door. And rather than get up and check who it is herself, she asks Mabel to do it. And who's Mabel? What's a Mabel? Oh, look, what did you guess? It's a robot.
Hate it. Mabel.
Okay, so Mabel is not a real robot. I gotta get that out of the way right up front. This was a TV show, and while it's a segment talking about inventors' inventions, this robot is more a prop than anything else. Designed to show what life could be like in the far-flung future year of 1976. This is pretty quickly apparent, just by a few details, like the random blinking lights on Mabel that do absolutely nothing.
She'll wake you at your preset time. She'll bring your morning tea brewed just how you like it.
If I saw this fucking thing, I'd be terrified. But it does that.
The entire segment is amazing. The music choice, perfection. The ominous robot ready to spill boiling water on the lady wouldn't have it any other way.
It's
One
so
criticism,
creepy.
not even a criticism, one concern I have is that arm. The robot arm, which is clearly just a plastic arm being held up by a guy off screen. This is obvious, very obvious throughout the entire segment. And while we, the audience, are supposed to be amazed by the dexterity and skill of Mabel, it is hard to ignore the fact that it is clearly just a man holding a plastic extendo toy arm. Don't get me wrong, there are elements of robotics here that are more than just a little impressive. Gotta say, this interpretation of a robot vacuum cleaner is way more charming than a Roomba. Now, some parts of this whole thing haven't aged too well, like when Mabel is ironing some clothes. They reference how she has a computer understanding of textiles, and I don't think that's a
They don't. Computers don't
maybe
understand
it is. I could be
textiles.
wrong, but you cannot tell me that this giant aluminum box is like scanning the molecular fibers of the shirt and understands the perfect way to get the wrinkles out. So we get to see that Mabel isn't just a housemaid. No, she can leave the home and enter the real world. She
Terrifying.
can walk your dog. This is cool. She can even go to the grocery store for you. She could do your shopping for you. Now, I assume given her shape, just the form factor here, that she can't drive, but I guess if you lived really, really close to a store, she might get there eventually. To do the shopping, it's explained that she analyzes market trends to be more economical than your average shopper.
She'll do your shopping too, and more economically with her analysis of market trends.
All right, stop the robot uprising
That
right
doesn't make
now.
sense. Like, come on, like, what, can she see the prices? Is that what you're talking about? Is that analyzing market trends to you? Or can she, like, tell whether the corn harvest next season will be a bust, and now it's time to start stocking up? She can scan documents and, quotes, remember them for next time, which is great. That's great.
Terrifying.
But, what does she do with those numbers? What does she do with the documents? Where do the documents even go afterwards? But either way.
She's great at a party. Her cocktails are classical, and it's safe to drink and drive, for she also computes your blood alcohol level.
They truly were the good old days. So we get to find out how Mabel can see. You gotta remember this aired in 1966, predating the very invention of digital photography. So Mabel ain't gonna be using no machine learning to scan the environment. No, this is good old radar and sonic sensing technologies, that's what they call it. I'm not an expert on this stuff, but I have doubts that either of these technologies would have given Mabel the accuracy to do anything. Like, is radar good enough to have her cook for me? Is that how that works? Is her sonic sensing abilities up to the task of guaranteeing that she won't run over my doggy? Turns out she's also a burglar alarm. She watches over your baby. Unfortunately, these features are showcased at the exact same time.
Free your wife from domestic slavery. Let her command her own slave at the touch of a button.
You know, I think I'm going to start using that. Instead of the term wife, let's call them domestic slaves. Okay, we got to talk about that smartwatch. It makes sense that the watch is the natural input tool here because, well, it is the 1960s. A lot more people would have worn watches, right? But we already saw earlier in the video that she can use voice commands. So what do you really need that watch for? It only has 4 buttons. Probably can't let her do all of this, you know, from those 4 buttons. Is it in case she goes rogue, so you can turn her off? There's a big focus on Mabel's ability to make tea in this whole thing. And don't get me wrong, I like tea. I love tea. It is my drink of choice. But the integration of robots and tea makes me uncomfortable. For those who don't know, tea is hot. And having this awkward, clunky box carry around a teapot on her head, it seems like a safety hazard. I don't even know why she needs to be able to do this. Why does her head need to function as a way to heat up tea? She can use a stove. Apparently, Mabel is very strong. She is quite strong, capable of lifting 1 ton. Not even like an American ton, like a British or a communist ton. One bad firmware update, and that early morning wake-up call is going to end very differently. Pricing-wise, Mabel is quite affordable and available in all good computer stores for only £500. Now, before you get too excited, remember this is pounds, not American dollars. But more importantly, it's the year 1966. Yeah, sure, the segment takes place in 1976, but I really doubt that they were taking potential inflation into account for the next decade when getting these numbers. So let's do the math, and Mabel would cost somewhere around $13,000 to $14,000 US today, adjusted for inflation. Kind of. Again, it's kind of hard to tell, but the goal was to make Mabel cost about as much as a family car. This wasn't supposed to be a casual purchase. It wasn't that inexpensive, but it wasn't supposed to be unobtainable to the average family. So we get introduced to the inventor of Able Mabel, one Meredith Thring. Thring was a well-known futurist, mildly well-known futurist. He was also the head of the Department of Mechanical Engineering at Queen Mary College at the University of London. The real important detail here, though, is Department of Mechanical Engineering. He goes over explaining how Mabel works.
These feet are climbing a slight incline of steps, but could well be adapted for even steep stairs. Already this device is being considered for carrying thalidomide children who can't walk.
Yeah, imagine that in a wheelchair. Little Johnny coming to school in his clamping machine. I always like to see how inventors tackle the problem of getting a robot to go upstairs. Unless everybody just decided to get an elevator installed, robots are going to have a hard time moving between floors, you know? Sure, you could have a robot that has legs, but that's going to be hard to balance, especially with 1960s technology. Instead, we get the clamping, the clamp. Just a lot of this action. Now they even admit that this looks primitive, it's early in development, but I don't know, I have my doubts whether this would have ever really taken off. It's clever, don't get me wrong, but what if you had a robot that moves around, moves upstairs with this technology, and like somebody pushes her over? What's stabilizing her from not falling downstairs and crushing my doggy? We get to see the arms, the 3 arms of Mabel, and how they're each designed to hold specific things, to do specific things. Very creative, very clever, and definitely a more realistic and practical interpretation of how a robot could hold things. A lot more innovative than just having fingers, you know? All of it, very impressive, great stuff, love it. But one important detail is skipped over. How does she work? How does Mabel work? The answer, she doesn't. She doesn't work. Like I said, Thring's expertise is in mechanical engineering. Now, people have done amazing things well before the computer was invented. You could get a lot done by just ingenuity. and grit. But I don't think most people seriously expected a robot made to work without some real computing power. You know, you're not getting this done with a series of pulleys and levers. And Thring's focus is almost solely on how the robot moves, how she picks stuff up and holds it without breaking it, how she gets around the house. But he doesn't talk about as much how she identifies obstacles, identifies what to pick up, how she can understand voice commands, how she does anything. Able Mabel is the easiest parts of a robot, the mechanical parts, but the rest of it, the computer stuff, is not in Thring's wheelhouse or concern. And it's all kind of shoved aside in a sort of, well, somebody else will figure that part out. And again, gotta think, this is the 1960s. Computers were still abstract, not entirely well understood things unless you worked regularly with computers. I imagine Thring had a decent grasp on the technology, but nobody really knew how these things would be used in the home, how big they'd be, or what capabilities they might have within the next decade or two or beyond. Thring claims that with £1 million, he could develop a robot that could be sold in the home for the price of a car within 10 years. But we know with the power of hindsight that this would have never worked because the computers were not going to be there yet. At the end of the segment, Thring talks about how the United States has emerged as the world leader in computer technology, and the UK just can't really compete. And so he proposes that instead, they should focus on leapfrogging ahead and go straight to the robots. You know, just skip over the computer part, go to the robots. Which I know sounds kind of stupid, but it's not. So before this point, again, 1960s, preceding half-century of consumerism and technological progress in the home really instilled this idea that technology exists to make life easier. The inevitable conclusion of any computer revolution was going to be more fancy home appliances. Because that's what people knew. That's what people's idea of new technology really was. The advancements they had seen over their lives was the stovetop, the refrigerator, the vacuum cleaner, the ironing machine. And if you think about it, it makes sense that any interpretation of what this technology is capable of would have gone straight to the home. We need a tool, a robot, that can do all of this without needing the person to do it. Of course, none of this ever happened. Able Mabel did not change the world. She did not get released to the public, and you probably don't have a robot housemaid. Depending on your perspective, Thring's designs were either ahead of their time, unappreciated as just the other aspects of robotics hadn't quite caught up yet, or they were just weird and he was trying to get research money. I prefer the former. Something to instill a sense of optimism and excitement and research grants, but sadly never made it into our homes. But she did make it into our hearts. I love you, Mabel. I love you. Again, huge thanks to War Thunder for sponsoring this video. So go play War.
Here we go.
All right.
You know what
Alrighty,
time it
guys,
is.
we got a full lineup of lovely young ladies here. As always, I'd like to apologize to my wife and daughter before we get started, but here they come. There is Cheeks for Weeks right in front of me.
Number one, Dessert. Let's hear it for Dessert.
Dessert was actually helping me out with the weigh-ins. She's full of personality and full of something else too. Dessert.
All right, up next, let's hear it for your vote for Black Diamond.
Black Diamond in the house. Very apropos nickname for the lovely Nubian princess that we have. Black Diamond, number 2, but number 1 in our hearts.
All right, we have our distinguished scorekeepers here. We have Kelly and Miss Nemo in the ring with the scoring. All right.
Big Twan. So we got Big Twan in the house. Big Twan, I need you to put this on.
Addison, where are you, Addison? Let's hear it for Addison.
So for people who don't know, Big Twan is down here with Jonathan Sands, who had a tough fight tonight, but showed a lot of heart. Big Twan, I think we're up to number maybe 5.
Next up, we're looking for ring girl number 4, Miss Sandy.
Oh, this is a crowd favorite. Watch her. She's an athlete. That's athletic. That's a standing backflip, Twan. Me and you are both a little bit on the overweight side. I know neither of us could do it. What do you think of her?
I love her. I love those thighs.
You guys doing okay?
We're doing fantastic.
Fantastic. Can't be better.
Couldn't be better. Yes.
Thank you so much.
You want to see that move again?
I
Yes.
do. I need to see it one more time. Yes.
All right, Sandy Cheeks.
You have any singles on your large?
These guys want to see that one more time.
Miss missed it.
Just please, for
I
me.
apologize. I was. Boom! And she nailed the fucking dismount again. God damn it.
Large, did you catch the recoil on the landing there?
What's that?
Did you catch the recoil on the landing?
I did see a little bit of recoil. I did one.
Oh, see, this is the one of the Rubenesque women that we were talking about in the DMs.
Rubenesque, yeah, she's a little Zoftic, and I don't mind it.
Me and her made eyes a couple of times.
Did you?
A couple of times.
Big Twan in the house. Why would we? So that was Madam Money, number 6. This is going to be Lux. Now, I'm going to talk to you right now, Big Twan. A couple of these girls are on the smaller side.
Large, can I tell you something?
Go.
On that small side, I feel a little bit uncomfortable looking at it, to be honest with you.
Right.
I think a little young for me, but respect to them, respect to their family, respect where they come from.
Yes. Oh, here's a 53-year-old.
Yeah, she can work it.
I'm 52. I can judge him. She's 53.
Honey.
She could shake him. God bless us all.
Absolutely. Praise God to her.
Twan, I'm only asking you to put the mic right in front of you and talk into it like a wedding dick. Nice job.
Wedding dick. You hear? You hear, Large?
Good. There we go.
Big head, Large. Oh, she's one I had my eye on for a long time.
I bet you did.
Absolutely.
I don't know if she should be wearing white. You know what I'm saying, Big Twan?
I understand completely.
Yeah.
That caramel skin, though, is a little bit of my kryptonite.
Yeah. That's so big she got to sit down in shifts. What do we got? No, you're fine, ladies.
No, you guys are great. You guys are great right there. Now, Large, this is also in your age category, correct?
Yes, it is. This woman is one of the older of our contestants, along with the lovely number 7.
She looks beautiful, though.
Absolutely.
Very shining, shimmering, splendid.
Okay,
yeah,
so she's a little bit.
Wow.
There's an athlete.
There's an athleticism.
Yeah, we got an
sure.
athlete. Another one on the smaller side for us.
Yeah, for sure. But
right?
she's been watching Genuine videos for sure.
Genuine videos.
Yeah.
It's a pony reference. Jumped on it.
Now, she's the one I've had particular both eyes on since we started.
I don't mind it. I don't mind the costume. Yeah, I don't mind it at all. Twan, your first one, right?
Yeah, first one.
What do we think?
It was amazing. The electricity in
Not
the room
enough
was
noise
fantastic.
for number 12, but she did a nice job. She seems on the young side again.
She seems on the young side.
Yeah.
Yep, she's a diamond. She's a diamond here. She's a rocket.
Number 13's up there, right?
Yeah, Large,
that's Alana Lynch. She calls herself Lainey Lynch,
yeah.
and she seems to be the total package.
Yeah, she got me to escape velocity a couple of times tonight.
Damn right.
Little Miss Miracle coming up.
Little Miss Miracle.
Little.
Yeah.
Proportionate, though.
Yes. But they bring the youth in, right? They bring the youth in, like, you know, just to show the dichotomy.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
we had a high school kid fight tonight, so we need someone.
Of course. We could have had girls in here who have been cocked more times than John Wayne's fucking rifle, but we brought in some nice young blood, and I like it.
That's for sure.
Yep.
Now, Large, this is my first time here, so is it just simply crowd who judges this?
They do. So they judge the girls themselves, and then we're judging the best dance moves and the best costume.
Gotcha.
So we got a girl here. I thought it was eye black. Number 20. She's got, I believe, like a birth.
I see her.
Number 15. Yeah. Number 15 also doing her thing. Number 15, yep. Nothing wrong with that.
Nothing to complain about there.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Nothing to complain. You want to be a burglar and smash that back door in, Twan. Tell me about it, brother.
Wow.
Oh, the cow print.
You know Daddy loves some chocolate milk.
Damn right. You got to be confident to wear a cow print.
Praise God. I respect her. That hair isn't natural, but I think everything else is.
Absolutely. What do we got?
She's got a nice shape to her.
Lovely young lady. Actually,
here she goes. Wait a second.
She was about to go split.
Oh no.
Oh no, what's about to happen here?
I don't know
what's going on, Twan. Talk to me about it.
Is that
it's
a handkerchief?
Little tiny pit. Oh, she's going to give somebody
a favor?
A piece of that, maybe. I hope it doesn't come to me because I'm a happily married man. Give it to Cody. There you go. Oof. I'm not sure about that. The guys can go as crazy as she thought.
I'm going to sniff of that, Large.
Yeah. Would you really? Number 18, I hear she hates alphabet soup because she chokes on the D. You know what I'm saying,
Absolutely.
Big Twan?
Yeah.
Let's go. If you got one-liners, let's lose them.
That looks like my little cousin.
Yeah. Only thing that looks good on her is distance. Who else we got, my man? Who's up next? Brooke Tincher, oh, this is Big Brooke. This is the young lady.
A little gothic for her.
Yes, got a little goth thing. She's the one who almost broke an ankle. She's the young lady who almost broke the ankle.
No, Jax, I didn't. I'm sorry, brother.
Don't mind that. Number 20. So here's the young lady with the birthmark. I got a lot of respect for her.
She's wearing. Is that the one with the referee outfit on?
Yes.
She's been hiding something. I really wanted her to reveal it. Oh, now she.
This is Big Bex.
Let me get another chair. Can I get that chair?
You can come right. Yeah, here we go. So that's Big Bex. That's Dan's favorite. That was Dan's favorite in the clubhouse was Big Bex.
Ring girl number 22.
Oh wait, Large.
They are on for real.
We got a triple threat here.
Yeah, we do. We really do. We really do. 21
she's got the front. She's got the back.
Yeah.
She's got it inside.
I gotta talk to you about this. I think the best dance move, because we didn't see enough dancing from the young ladies, and maybe we will. But right now, no one's beating that standing backflip.
Yeah, you're right.
You know
that was one of the little spinners, right?
Yes.
Scorekeepers
the girl's actually pretty jacked.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Sandy
adding up the scores, we'll find out.
Number 4, Daisy.
Taz.
Okay. Oh no, you're right.
Yeah.
You are right. I apologize.
I think she
standing
could knock,
backflip.
She could
and
knock
she's
out an
sturdy
able.
from the waist down, which I respect.
Yes. Yeah, low center of gravity.
Who wants to practice the backflip?
Able to withstand a punch.
Any takers? See it.
Now, do we get votes here, Large?
I kind of respect number 1.
Good job.
Yeah,
because Dessert has put on chaps and a cowboy hat and she's kind of doing her thing. Like
does anyone have
a little bit of pride there, which I like.
Yep.
I might have my answer right now.
I think you know where I'm going here, Large.
I know what you're doing, my man.
You think I think I know?
I got you, brother.
think you know that I think I know you know.
So now they're gauging. So this is where the science comes into it, Big Twan. They're gauging, so a lot of girls trying to get out their final flips just to show, but it might be a little too little, a little bit too late.
You had a chance and you didn't deliver.
You had the shot.
Now you're trying to show up, and we don't appreciate that.
I can't believe we've had another rough and rowdy that's ended with the cops in the ring. I haven't seen that since Big Booty Daddy was in. Remember
that's
that?
Right. I do. I watched that.
Yeah. A little bit of a historian
This one felt for a second it was going to get a little bit out of hand for me, and I'm ringside. I did feel a little anxious for a second, but police officers, I just happened to be off duty. Just at that minute, I would have jumped in there, but I just got off duty, and they're really stickler about overtime, so I couldn't get in there.
I don't blame you, buddy. You'll never be questioned for your bravery, Big Twan.
Do you know who got the top prize online?
Oh, no, I don't.
How about costume?
Costume is number 1. Best dance move is number 4. Alrighty, so I think that we have the online results pouring in right now.
Online results are in.
To the people in the ring. We've added our 2 cents, Swan, for what it's worth, right? Pleasure seeing you, sir. That's the ringside doctor.
Now, Large, I know what we said here. I think I have some of
the best dancer, the best costume, plus the online winner as well. So 5th place, you get money, honey. Black Diamond, 5th
Black
place.
Diamond gets 5th place. Good for Black Diamond.
Respectable for Black Diamond.
Absolutely.
Good showing for her.
A stunning young lady.
Absolutely.
4th place is ring girl number 22.
What did they say about the Barry?
4th place.
Oh, 4th place. I thought she would have placed a little bit higher.
No, yeah.
That's a little bit of an upset for me.
She's a special one, though, Lord.
I think she should have went higher.
Place.
Yeah.
3rd place.
Yep, here's the one I was referring to, Large.
That was the one. That was your honorable mention.
That was my honorable mention here, Large. And she's on the podium.
Number 1, this is a fucking snub job.
These are the same judges we had for the last fight.
Ring girl number 4, Sandy Cheeks.
Oh, there goes Sandy Cheeks.
There we go.
Where are you? Okay.
She's a heavy hitter for sure.
Yeah.
And
she's the
Miss
best.
Ring
Number
girl,
1.
1st place, gets the top prize of $1,500, and the coveted jacket goes to ring girl number 1, Dessert.
There she is.
Ring girl Dessert.
There she comes with the Rihanna red. She showed up. She showed out tonight, Large.
Absolutely. Congratulations. Twan, that one time when she did the split and a couple of school rings fell out, that was something else.
Absolutely.
I think that was Rough and Rowdy 11.
She keeps those as trinkets.
Yes. It's trophies. Trophies.
Absolutely.
We got it. We should have went honorable mention.
You get some more money.
I give something to
And the best costume.
Like a plate of wings?
Little Miss Miracle.
Okay, perfect. The old one.
Little Miss Miracle here getting an honorable mention. I respect that.
Thank you, ladies.
More.
How about a group shot?
Alrighty, so that's it. Big Twan.
Yes.
A great night of fighting for Rough and Rowdy, as usual. Everybody in the truck did a great job. Everybody ringside did a fantastic job.
From that.
By the way,
Here we go.
shout
Ron,
out
you
to
sent
Nick.
this in. Here we go. Street, talk to me. Gameplay demo.
Don't you know?
There we go. Thank you, Ramen. It's Fleek time. Tetsuya sent this in. Here we go.
Star Wars Outlaws is coming out later this month, and it's already marked for death. Some people are roasting it, some people are praising it, but personally, quite frankly, I'm appalled. Appalled that they would allegedly pay off all these creators and not me. I'm not good enough to be flown out to Ubisoft Island. You know what? Screw you and your trip to Disneyland. I didn't want to sweat my balls off standing in line to get a picture with Mr. Minnie Mouse anyway. Gaming has become lame as hell, pimp. Not even the bribes are as good as they used to be. And speaking of lame, we have great value Lilo and Stitch. Starting with the AI.
Gameplay for Star Wars Outlaws and Assassin's Creed Shadows was not only praised but also highlighted the cutting-edge capabilities of our game engine. The cutting-edge capabilities of our game engine. Cutting-edge capabilities of our game engine.
Look at this shit.
Capabilities of our game engine.
Ubisoft AI are very often touched with the tism, but now they are fully engulfed by the tism. Their chromosomes are under siege. Everything they do is 10 seconds too late and comes at half the speed. One of the funniest things I've seen them do in multiple videos now is they run closer to you, then they reach for their secondary, but it takes so long for them to draw their secondary that it's too late. Because Macho Man Randy Savage already bubbled them. IGN, does that feel like the blaster battles have stakes?
The blaster battles felt like they had meaningful stakes.
Thanks, IGN. What about this clip? Does this look like the blaster battles have stakes, PC gamer? Jesus Christ, it looks like I caught you at a bad time. I'll come back later. These AI just crave the great beyond, and I don't blame them. I would too if I were trapped in the one space game without busty alien women, or a second space game without busty alien women. And that brings me to my next gripe. Budget cuts. Hot alien women are a cornerstone of space entertainment. The pillars, if you will. Why else would we reach for the stars if we weren't damn sure that there were three-breasted women on the other side? You ever think of that? I didn't just strap myself to a giant dick-shaped Molotov cocktail just so I could see a regular old set of two. And another thing, I don't want to hear that face scanning is hard excuse either. They scanned in that ginger from Shameless, pixel perfect, freckles and all. But then when it came time to scan this actress's face in, all of a sudden we're using the NBA 2K face scanner.
Highlighted the cutting-edge capabilities of our game engine.
Don't even get me started on that little fucking knockoff Stitch, that little counterfeit. I could talk about this for the next 20 minutes, but this game's like fitting 6 pounds of shit into a 3-pound bag, alright? So we're just gonna have to keep moving. While we're talking about crap though, let's talk about this ship combat. Somehow this looks worse than Starfield. Say Todd Howard. This looks stiff as hell. Save me, Todd Howard. Stiffer than all be. Saturday at 7 p.m. EST as I live stream Dead or Alive Beach Volleyball. Ubisoft's new slogan should be, Ubisoft, we'll show you that it can get worse. Look, we even made our logo worse. Save me, Todd Howard. Speaking of things getting worse, this game is chock full of bullet sponges. Look at this. It takes 4 body shots to kill an enemy, and that's not just on the stormtroopers. You go shoot a guy wearing cloth and he'll tank 3 shots to the chest. Fuck you. Fuck your lasers. My boy was wearing a cardigan, but now that sloth-like punch to the face and it's game over. And I can live with that in a game where you have 2 other primaries that actually do damage, but in Outlaws, this is the only permanent weapon you get, and every other gun is just a pickup that comes with 1 mag.
Highlighted the cutting-edge capabilities of our game engine.
And guess what? I can even make that hogwash work, but you bet your bottom bitch that better be one hell of a gun. And not a slow-ass basic blaster that shoots 10 seconds of disappointment
G-Man
and
Liz
needs
coverage
to cool
of it. Look
down.
at that.
And it's too close to home. It's very clear that they want you to stealth, but then look at these takedowns. These have the speed and form of a chunky 7-year-old Steven Seagal. Look at that fat roll right there. It's like they tore Seagal away from an Eastern European brothel to do the mocap. It's kind of hard to describe, but they just kind of have that same look of a half-assed hit met with a stuntman that's doing his absolute damnedest to pay his rent this month. Many people are calling these the worst takedowns Ubisoft's ever done, but don't be dramatic, alright? Show a little respect. If you had seen the Caveira takedowns from Wildlands, then you would know that these are obviously the second worst takedowns that Ubisoft has ever done. Look at these Popeye punches. She reaches back into the prehistoric era to wind these things up. And in some of these takedowns, they go full Gollum and forget the punch sound effect. They have her doing Space Marine takedown just without the flood of blood that makes it look like they just killed the Kool-Aid man. Why the hell am I still here talking about this? I should be edging to Space Marine 2 trailers right now. Speaking of getting pounded, let's talk about the reputation system.
Ooh, I'm about to make a name for myself here.
The reputation system in this game looks like a ball of yarn. It's just something to keep you busy and give you the illusion that your choices matter, but in reality, nothing you do has major consequences. Don't believe my visions? Don't trust the foresight and foreskin of the mighty 7-eyed fleek? Well, I started reading words recently, so check out some random shit I found in an article. Ubisoft has already confirmed my visions. Read it and wait. Over 10 years ago in Dragon Age Origins, you could accidentally erase an entire group of people because you button mashed through a cutscene. Here, your negative reputation makes it so you can't freely walk through cities during some main missions without getting caught. What happens when you get caught? You get escorted out to the front gate. Nope, you can't shoot them. You're in a city, and from everything I've heard, you can't pull your gun out in cities. And in fact, the stormtroopers will arrest you for being annoying.
Highlighted the cutting-edge capabilities of our game engine.
This truly is the second coming of Gollum. Cool notoriety system, though. But if I can't shoot civilians, pull out my gun in cities, or steal civilian vehicles, how the hell am I supposed to trigger it? I can't wait to find out. Ubisoft, you beautiful bukkake slop. Even though Outlaws looks like the exclusive rights lifted and you guys just cranked out some bullshit as fast as you could, I'm willing to leave all that behind if you are. For the low price of $10,000. For $10,000, I will be unburdened by what has been. I can find 10,000 reasons to love this game for that kind of money, in my honest opinion, of course. I promise you, when they give me that $10,000 and I schedule the next $10,000, I'll tell them, buddy, no, I want that all in quarters. I'm going straight to the
quarters.
I'm gonna make it hail up in there. I'll tell them, listen here, buddy, the truth cannon's firing. I'm only doing this if I can put in the contract that I'm allowed to tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth. You don't make those dollar bills. It's gonna travel light. Here's a little sample of what you can expect. You ready? Look at that grass sway. God, that is some good grass. While we're looking at this amazing grass, I want to offer my utmost honesty for the low price of $10,000 to the following game. Assassin's Creed Shadows. Love me some Shadows. Fuck history. I've always said that. World
history, I've always said that.
Naraka Blade Point. Whoa, did you see that? That grass just swayed. Raid Shadow Legends. The new Dragon Age.
Raid Shadow Legends.
Further. See if I give a damn. God, that grass is just too unreal. Diablo 4 DLC. I'll puff past that titty milk with you guys. Bottoms up. God, that grass is just too unreal.
It's too unreal. Beautiful. All right, time for spookies. Let's get Zach Baggins on screen. Here we go. Anomaly.
At the dawn of the new millennium, a phenomenon that had been developing for over 30 years rapidly spread through the media, especially the internet. Known as one of the first major mysteries to be massively disseminated, the Balmez faces captivated online communities of that time.
Creepy.
The unsettling images that circulated made this phenomenon one of the most convincing pieces of evidence for the paranormal up until then. The Belmez faces phenomenon began in 1971 with the discovery of the first face-shaped stain on the kitchen floor of Mrs. Maria Gomez Camara, who passed away in 2024. She claimed that on August 23rd of that year, she noticed a large stain with a clear human face shape on her kitchen's cement floor while she was cooking and immediately went to inform her neighbors. 5 days later, the supposed face was scraped off and a builder covered it with plaster. However, according to the accounts of those involved, the face reappeared days later. This was apparently the face of a man with open eyes and mouth and long dark lines resembling a mustache. In the following days, new faces appeared alongside the initial one, emerging on the kitchen floor and hallway of the house. They appeared and disappeared, moved around, or transformed into others in a constant motion that repeated itself over and over. 6 months after the first appearances, still in the 70s, the limited media coverage led a group of experts to analyze the chemical composition of the house's floor and walls. When the results were published, it was revealed that the faces had been painted with silver nitrate and chloride. However, later on, the Spanish National Research Council, concerned about the potential danger of poisoning from toxic metals, conducted a much more thorough investigation. The results showed that the images on the walls and floor did not appear to have been altered mechanically, nor did they contain any traces of the substances identified in the initial analysis. For many years, this case remained largely ignored. Then came the internet and the rise of social media, sparking interest among amateur paranormal investigators and curious individuals who began to delve deeper into the mystery of the house, once owned by the now-deceased Maria Gomez. With the growing interest in this case, some researchers suggested that the origin of the faces was linked to an old Andalusian cemetery from the 13th century discovered beneath the kitchen floor of the house. Using results from excavations carried out in the 1970s, shortly after the first appearance, it was confirmed that human bones were found among the underground materials. Additionally, historical city archives supported the hypothesis of the ancient cemetery. Naturally, as time went on, researchers from various fields, including science, parapsychology, and paranormal studies, began to delve into a series of theories regarding the falsification of these faces. The family of Mrs. Maria Gomez was repeatedly accused of hiding the artistic origins of this phenomenon. Simultaneously, it was concluded that these faces had been generated by moisture or the erosion of certain old construction materials. The truth is, while this phenomenon was occurring in the Andalusian region in the east of the Iberian Peninsula, a similar event was unfolding without any media attention in a residential building in the town of Prat de Comte in the Catalonia region. It wasn't until 1994 that a Catalan magazine focused on paranormal matters documented this story through an interview and photographs with Ramon Cala, a man in his 50s at the time, who had experienced this phenomenon throughout his life. The magazine article recounted the story of an ordinary man living in a rural town where nothing as unusual as what he found in his home had ever occurred. Ramon Cala, a widower who had spent most of his life plowing fields, insisted that there were no painters or any kind of artists in his family. His children had moved out years ago and only supported him with a few pesetas for basic services and some food. Ramon complained about having lived the last 10 years under the watchful eyes of two faces that appeared in two paintings hanging in the farthest room of his apartment. He explained that his wife had bought those paintings at a sale from an artist moving to Barcelona in the 80s. Originally, one depicted a field of flowers, and the other showed a traditional scene. Ramon insisted that overnight, both faces appeared painted. Although it was suggested that the event might be related to his wife's death, he adamantly refused this idea. There was no logical way it could be true. He had never experienced anything paranormal, and his wife's memory was never associated with any malevolent energy. Unfortunately, it was impossible to identify the painter which could have provided more concrete clues about the nature of the painting. The magazine article shared Rahman Kala's account of his experience with the painting and his reasons for not removing it from his home. Rahman explained that since the men's faces appeared in the painting, the wall had started to darken and become surrounded by black mold. However, this didn't seem to directly affect the building's stability, though during some heavy rains in 1992, he noticed that the wall began to leak water. Despite the intimidating appearance of the faces, Rahman decided to simply cover them with a cloth to avoid looking at them. He never had time to remove them from the house,
Mistake number one.
primarily because his work demanded much more of his time outside, and because they were located in what had become a storage room by the time of the interview. Additionally, the one time he tried to take them down, he noticed a hole forming behind them, which he couldn't afford to repair if left exposed. The man emphasized certain experiences he had up until the interview regarding the room where the paintings were kept. Although he thought it might just be his poor memory, he reported feeling that the arrangement of objects in the room seemed to change from time to time, as did the lighting. No matter how many times he replaced the bulbs with stronger ones, everything in there always looked darker than usual. No further details about this interview or Rahman Kala ever surfaced. The magazine never revisited this story, and it had a short circulation due to low funding. Nowadays, a few copies can be found in the Historical Archive of Catalonia at the University of Barcelona, available for anyone to review. Years later, in 2011, a man named Rodrigo Cadiz uploaded a photograph related to the case of the paintings to his Instagram account. In the post, he reminisced about the interview he conducted with Rahman Kala and mentioned that Rahman had passed away that same year. He also shared some photographs that never made it to the magazine. According to journalist Rodrigo Cadiz, in 2000, Rahman, who had refused to remove the paintings, was forced to take them down by a municipal order due to the risk of the building collapsing. The bizarre figures behind the paintings had probably been there for years, although they never seemed to harm anyone else. Only Rodrigo Cadiz has the full account and the missing pieces of this story. Beyond that, there are no reports from the Ministry of Health or the Catalonia police about any biological entities found during those years. If you'd like early access to my YouTube videos, you can support me with just $5 on Patreon.
Waldo 13. I'm gonna keep Zach back in the stream because it's spooky. Don't blame yourself, detective. The Waldos had us beat from the start. We were powerless. How do you outwit someone you can see the future? You can't. Is that also Waldo? That's why we need a new approach. We're from the science division. The right technology can truly fight back. I'm interested. No. Oh, no. Yeah, there's always. Oh, the offer's always on the table. Aha! Detective. Where's Junior? Oh no. Where's Junior? I find him. That guy is obviously a Waldo, by the way, I can tell. Alright. Robin, you sent this in. Here we go. Let's get Zach back into our screen now. Here we go. Clone High should have ended.
I can't believe our principal was planning to put us in a clone-theme amusement park all along. I can. He talked about it a lot. Silence before Dr. Scudworth. Thank you, Mr. B.
Hello and welcome to Cloney Island, located in scenic international waters. Whether you're swimming in the parents-only pool, meeting the original icons of history, or just enjoying any of our world-class facilities, just remember one thing.
By entering the park, you agree that the management may reproduce or repurpose your genome without notice or compensation, y'all.
No, thank you, DNA Dan. A reminder to park visitors. Our $13 bags of gravel are to be hucked at our menagerie of human clones. And not in the auditorium. Mr. B. My baby! Your baby will be cloned in the gift shop. Now, I am pleased to announce the return of a fan favorite that we've been missing for 2 seasons or so. A clone described by his foster parents as fully bar mitzvahed, partially circumcised, and riddled with ADHD. A clone of the man who helped to liberate India from the tyrannical rule of the Beatles. You know his name. It rhymes with Schmandi. Me? I said rhymes with Schmandi. Rhymes with. Whew. And so, without further ado, gather round for guaranteed ganders of geese. Oh, what a scamp am I! Can you imagine? You thought that I... No. Joking aside, Mr. B, remove the ceremonial sheet from the clone everyone's been waiting for. Next to the turkey on top of a fire hydrant.
He is.
I give you Cloney Island's newest attraction. Mahatma Gandhi.
Gandhi to be continued.
Next time on a very special High. Wait, really? You're not
again.
With me. I just put down a deposit on a new condo. I need to know if you're joking. You're not joking. Damn it!
Damn it. You love to see it. Moving on. Thank you for that, ramen. Bugs on this in, obviously.
Everything I know is a lie! The faster I run, the more I can escape my gay thoughts. No! No! No!
Geico.
I used to be a good kid, but then I smoked pot and killed my whole family.
And now, an Eyewitness News update with Tony Pepper.
Well, apparently, Bob, my wife is a cheating whore!
Yo, my name is Mikey Peterson. Vote for me for class president, and my dad promises he'll stop drinking. Sugar-free Jello
I'm gonna need those reports on my desk by the end of the day.
I'll get them to you right after I'm done fucking your wife!
Marijuana!
Yo, what up? It's Lars. Vote for me for class president, cause I'll fuck your mom and your dad.
Still waiting on those reports. Still waiting on you to just drop dead!
Do you have what it takes to be an actor?
Turn to act.
Where am I?
Where am I?
Yo, it's your boy Lars. Just killed my 2 dads. Now parties popping off at my crib. Pull up.
Guess what, Paul?
What?
I'm going to kill you.
Self-aware computer. I'm Ted Daniels, and I'll be having sex tonight. What about you? What about you? What about you?
Order now.
This is fucking
Viagra.
Viagra. My God, starring Darkness and Despair.
The real world's just a small part of your evening.
My name's Roger, and if you'd like for me to babysit your kids, please call the number below. Please call the number.
Love me.
My name is Smithers O'Neill, and I like big booty bitches. Hey, bro, want a vape? Sure.
Vaping, not even once. Did you seriously fuck my dad? Yes, I did! No! Tony and Stacy, Tuesdays at 7.
Robin sent this in. Midnight Vampire. Here we go. Dead. You let a vampire in your house. Good job. The hell? He's a snuff filmmaker. Wow. Damn. Holy shit. Amazing. Looking for the right parts, my guy. Not dead. Maybe the heart got speared. Doesn't look like it though. Outside of Blade, I don't think so, Tetsuya. I guess he can count near dark, but he doesn't really. I mean, he becomes a vampire, but he fights the other vampires that turned him, so I don't know. Got him. Damn. Alright, thank you for that, Robin. Really good stuff.
Why did French soldiers beg to have an American in their unit? In Afghanistan, there was a common saying, "You better pray that you have an American in your unit." A French soldier wrote about his extraordinary experience with Americans. He said that Americans are taller and stronger than any other force. The average American is strong, extremely strong. He claimed that the weakest American was much stronger than the strongest man in the French units. He wrote, "If your unit was in trouble, you prayed that an American took up the radio call for help. With Americans, their only reply was, 'Sit tight, we are coming to get you now.' There weren't any logistical issues or delays like with other units. The Americans were fully committed to your rescue, no matter the cost. They came regardless of the situation. It seems that the harder the situation was, the more pumped up the Americans were. They thrived on difficulty." He also described an amazing fact. With other forces, if a unit loses an officer, they go on the defensive, not the Americans. If an American officer is taken out, all hell breaks loose. It is a known fact that if you injure an American, they are coming for you, and very little will save you.
True. This in, here we go. Murder.
Welcome to Woodbrook. It may not look like much from the outside, but it's a special place. A place that appreciates a lemonade in the summer and a spiced cider in the fall. Hey, Samantha. Morning, Roger. A cozy fire in the winter and a fresh breeze after the first rains of spring. Have a great day, Melody. A place where you can deal with the day in your own time, floating on the scent of cedar, rosemary, and clover. Minor miracles that almost everyone here takes for granted, but you can still see the magic in their faces. Hello, Miss Strong. Good morning, children. It's a place with room for everyone to thrive. Hiya, Sam. Morning, Sheriff Patterson. And kindness for those who can't.
Good morning, Chip. Lovely day.
Good morning, Martin.
I'll take a paper, please.
Martin, this is the third time you've asked, and you've already got a paper. I just sold it to you 5 minutes ago.
Well, my. Looks like you did.
Hey, Birdie. And I know there are some that say Woodbrook's too boring, but it suits me just fine. As long as your dowel is the right size, you just need to pound on it. Then you just saw off the rest. Sand it, paint it, you'd never know it was there.
Nice and clean. Gee. Thanks, Samantha. The crew
the
did
turtle.
a great job on my float, but they just left a couple extra holes. This will be perfect. Hey, Sam. Delivery is here. You want any of this up front or all in the back?
All in the back would be great. And Charlie?
I know. everything neat, and everything tidy. I'm gonna go grab some more towels and head out. Thanks again. Can't wait for you to see my float at the parade.
Hey Charlie, if it's a freeway light bulb, does it matter what kind of lamp it is?
Pardon me, Charlie. Have you seen my glasses? Oh, Martin, they're on your face. Are you here by yourself?
My mom's really looking
No, he's
forward
got
to
dementia
dinner
or something.
tomorrow.
Hi, Nigel. So am I. It's really sweet of you to take care of her.
Oh, it's just temporary.
Pardon me. Have you seen my glasses?
Charlie?
Pauline?
The kids missed the bus, and I locked my keys in the house. Need to copy some keys? On the house, of course. That's very sweet, but we're in a rush. Dad, we're so late. Do we still have time to go to school?
No school, no parade. Them's the rules.
Bye, honey. We love you. Clipboard is upside down.
Oh yeah. Guess I need new glasses.
Don't sweat it. I'm headed out for my appointment in the city. Store's all yours today.
Well, my.
Evils of
I've
the
only
city.
got a couple of rules, really. First, no playing in woodwork only in the cities. If a person goes missing in Woodbrook, it'll be the only thing people talked about all year. But in the city, chase the queen, chase the queen. Dozens of people go missing all the time, and no one bats an eye. Move so fast she can't be seen. Small town folks have a lot of trouble wrapping their minds around something like that. So I keep it far, far away.
Boy.
Where it happens every day. My other rule? Always keep it random.
Need a hand?
I'll take all the help I can get. Engine doesn't want to start.
I think your ground cable's just loose. Have your headlights been dim?
Actually, yeah.
Got any tools? If you're lucky, that's all it is. Otherwise, it might be a whole pain in the neck.
I'm so glad you walked by when you did. Feel free to use whatever you can find in that tool bag.
Our socket wrench would be great, but we can make do with whatever you have. I think this wrench will do.
Here, let me give you a hand. Shh. It's okay. They never wake up again. A dream that goes on forever. The nail passes onto the forearm magnum, destroying the mandula. Shuts the body right down.
Oh my god.
It's quick and easy. I don't want to mess. I just want to be in control. A small release and reset.
Holy hell.
All the chaos of life. Running wild through history. Made simple, final, in one perfect moment.
Knew there was gonna be murder.
Everything neat and everything tidy.
Oh my god.
It centers me in a way I can't really explain. It's replenishing. Quiet smuffles the voice in my head. And at least for a while, nice and clean. Huh. I'd appreciate it if we can keep this between just the two of us.
Actual bear.
I've buried 43 people out here.
Holy hell.
And in over 20 years, no one has been the wiser. Except for Mother Nature. Nobody ever fools her. That's plenty for me. Thanks, Nigel. A toast. Cheers to old friends. Lola is the closest thing in my life you can call a friend. Do you realize that we've known each other for 40 years? The disease running through her brain is slowly withering her body away. To my dearest friend. My only friend.
You must know everything about each other at this point.
I suppose we do.
Mom, how come you never left Woodbrook?
After your dad passed, it just made sense to stay. Sam's been all over the world, though.
Oh, really?
I left college and spent a few years traveling. My parents wanted me to take over the store, though. I hated the idea, but I didn't have a lot of options then. Nigel, you know I can't take care of myself.
Mom, I told you, it's fine.
I wish you'd go back to school and finish your master's. Woodbrook's not so bad once you find your place in it. Hey kids, stay where we can see you.
You sure you don't want me to keep the store open? Just in case, Sam?
Hurry, we're gonna miss everything. Charlie, snap out of it. So what if the corporate stores are open today? It's not every day your hometown turns 200.
Wow.
The floats are coming.
Supposed to be Shriners, I think.
Look, it's Birdie.
Good tidings of great joy, fine people of Woodbrook.
Wow!
That float really turned out great.
Not bad at all.
Oh.
Birdie, watch out!
Scream!
There was a brief moment before anyone else had noticed. Jesus! Oh, Jesus Christ! And then we all crossed into a dark and strange land. Let's say you did have someone who didn't play by the rules. Just started murdering folks right here in Woodbrook. Would it take much for an investigation to stumble upon the wrong killer? And find out what this town's favorite brown bear has been up to the past couple decades. If someone were stupid enough to do that, then we'd have a problem. A major fucking problem.
Happy. On to the capitalist. Thank you for that, Robin. Good shit. Anyway, let's move on to the next video.
God, come on. Okay, fine.
Summon Brennan Herrera.
It works. Okay.
That's what they said.
Ready? Yep. Communism, communism, communism. Did it work? What?
The fat electrician.
Fucking bullshit. Fucking. Oh, the fat electrician. Oh, today we're gonna talk about communism, communism, communism. Fucking knew it didn't work. Yes,
he's right there. Only this one's much shorter.
All right, final instructions given by Tori Creedon. I do want to
Booty.
apologize in the intro there. I know I said power bomb instead of flower bomb is the accurate nickname there, but
she brings some power bombs.
It's just you know, it's a slip that you're gonna make. She is a power bomb. Oh my goodness! And you see the power immediately of the flower bomb.
Yeah.
Coven was rushing forward, as we said, gonna have to use speed, have to use agility. Because in the clinch, on the ground, this could be bad. Yeah, and slammed to the mat once again. Monica Garcia is just swarming here from the start.
Yeah, and this is no slight to Coven. This is what the flower bomb does to everybody that she gets in there. She's so strong. She's so dominant. But kudos to Coven here, turning the tables there, taking the back.
I was just about ready to counter out, if I'm being honest. I thought it was just going to be too much. But right now, she's on the back, and she's on the neck. What a turn this would be. Just as I say that, Garcia able to kick her away, but Coven reestablishes position. And
small versus
hair
extra
flying
thick.
Everywhere. She's wailing away with shots, but just can't maintain that top position.
Yeah, just way too strong. Monica's just way too strong.
Coven does not want to be here in the bottom position.
I
right
think
now,
she's setting her up
holding
for a
close
slam.
guard. Oh, you gotta let go here in this position. Flower bomb, slamming the action to the canvas once again. Coven has got to be aware in those situations. Break guard.
Oh, she just tapped.
My goodness, that slam. Yes, I was a little worried that maybe the head hit the canvas there. She slammed down. Unfortunately, that's why I was so worried in that moment. You could see she was holding guard. You got to let the legs go so that you can get your feet back underneath you. Critical mistake in her debut there, and it looks like it cost her.
Yeah, that's tough. I mean, that's just the power of the flower bomb. So strong.
Take a look at the replays here. I mean, you could see it immediately. The power differential between the two.
It was a theme. It was a theme. She tried to get in close. Monica got to grab a touch and just threw him back. But here's some good moments where Coven had it, and then unfortunately here's where we see the end. The big flower bomb, and unfortunately she landed on her head, and you get to see like it's tough. It's a tough sport, folks.
It is.
It's a
It
tough
definitely
sport.
is. And, you know, hopefully she's okay. Obviously, athlete safety here is paramount. We'll hope that she's doing okay after that slam to the canvas. But, you know, that's not important to note, an illegal slam, a spike, because you have control over your own body. You have the ability to let go of the position. She did not, and it cost her, and that's going to be a finish for Monica Garcia. Right now, before we get the result read, we're just trying to make sure everything is okay and that the newcomer here, Coven, is in good health.
Yeah, because hopefully we want to see her back in there again for sure.
I definitely want to see her again.
Yep.
Here's your winner. 1 minute and 57 seconds in round number 1 by tap out, Monica Garcia.
Well, I have no doubt that we'll see Monica Garcia again. The flower bomb victorious once again, and she is a powerhouse. She enjoys the celebration on the way.
Yo, who's going a little bit slow over here, Grandma? I'm about to pit maneuver your ass.
You talking about me?
Oh, I just
Hey,
swerve off the road.
Straight shot.
Oh my God, he's brake checking me. He's brake checking me. I'm dead.
He died.
You died. That's insane. No, I have blood all over my screen though.
So the fellas wanted to play storm chasing games, and being the expert that I am at those games, okay, maybe not an expert, but you know, I have one video on a game like that.
One video, good
we're
job,
testing
Smitty.
the theory.
Wait, hold on, I'm uploading.
We're testing the theory.
Oh no.
See, expert. Nothing to worry about. Nothing to worry about. Anyway, a new storm chasing game called Outbreak got released recently, so we decided to give that a try. And I'll be honest, it didn't last long. We still
just in
played
case
it.
a lot of people
but
don't
it
know,
was too
Smitty
much
is
for our
friends
little
with Soup.
TikTok brains to understand. I mean, look at this. What we gotta read? We gotta read weather patterns? Nonsense. I don't know how to read that. I don't care. I just look for big spinny cloud in the sky and build content. So we switch back to the game called Storm Chasers, which I played in a previous video. And in this game, I literally at the end, I got to play as an actual tornado and just torture the guys.
Yeah,
It was fantastic. I guess lucky
Watch
you.
this
you
from
know,
one
you're
of his
getting
friends'
2 games
thing
for the
called
price
Puffer.
of 1 video.
That's actually kind of funny too, but that was a longer stream.
Subscribe
That was
if
like
you're
a
new and
long-form
enjoy the
stream.
content you see, and
Watch
please
them all play
enjoy the
Uno
rest of the
together, too.
video.
That's pretty funny.
Damn, why are you standing like that? Bro, you got your gun out. Whoa, that car.
Yo, what up? We gonna set this up like a drag race?
Sorry, that'll buff
Sorry,
right
buddy.
out.
Get out of your car. I need your information.
Is there a way to go in third person?
Hey!
I just hit a person.
Get back here!
Oh,
you hit my
that was
car!
you.
You hit my car! Get out!
Excuse me.
Come on, bro! You just put my car.
I got your plate.
No, you don't.
You don't even have plates. Oh, guys, check it out. Are you looking at me? This game is hella realistic. It has park anywhere buttons.
Which way is the tornado?
West.
I don't know.
Oh! If you hold G, you can turn on stuff. I'm turning my wipers on.
Hey,
watch it. No way.
Right indicator. Oh, I did a little too late. Dude, it's storming over there for sure.
Wait, really?
We should go this way.
Dude, we should chase it.
We should keep going this way. Stop sign. Oh god, there's things in the road, guys.
Oh, I hit one. I'm bleeding.
There's jelly on my screen.
Yo, I'm going 130 on this road, bro.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, I'm going 132, Puffer. Please don't.
I'm kind of zooming on this
Watch
bitch.
out!
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
I better not see anybody in the way.
Some asshole in a Beamer just passed me.
Yo, who's
Continuing
going a little bit
straight,
slow over here, Grandma? I'm about to pit maneuver your ass.
You talking about me?
Oh, I just
Hey,
ran
shove her off the road.
road.
Oh my god, he's brake checking me. He's brake checking me!
He died.
You died.
That's insane. No, I have blood all
I
over
believe
my
that's
screen.
Smitty's friend Pezzy, and he always bullies him a lot when they play
Yo,
games
you
together.
went the
Smitty,
wrong
you had to
way.
turn right there.
Hey, Smitty, you had to turn there,
No,
buddy.
you don't.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, you did.
I don't have
Wait,
to.
y'all
We're going
turn?
northwest.
You didn't turn?
I don't have to. I'm taking this road straight into that purple motherfucker on the screen right there. I'm driving right into B. Man, I didn't even see the tornado yet.
Neither have we.
Brother, it's just raining on the window.
Black.
The sky is black. It's
Okay,
just.
here's the road.
I don't see color, dude. I'm gonna meet up with you guys at the gas
see
station
color,
up in
dude.
dusky shadow coat. I'm chilling at the stop sign, bro. I'm waiting for a crazy guy to drive. Oh, here he
Reggie,
comes.
look behind you. You see me?
He's coming in at
Hello.
150.
Yeah.
I am the crazy guy. Where is it? Where do I go? Okay, over here.
Oh fuck.
Hey,
You
guys,
need
make sure
gas?
don't look at.
Get some gas. Hey, does anyone need anything? Anyone need anything?
Yeah. Can you put 20 on
Yo.
pump 6?
Yeah,
Can you-
can I get
can you
those
give me a-
cheese? Can I get those cheese crackers?
What kind of products we got in here?
Make sure everybody fill up your engine.
You'd fill up your gas tank, not your engine. Your engine would explode. Once Droid gets here, fellas, we have the perfect opportunity to circle this storm and follow it all the way to grassland. All right, let me get a baby's first storm chase right here. Let me hold on.
Wait.
No value.
together. For the
No
gram.
value.
Oh, for the gram.
What happens if I point this way, though? No value.
Take it easy.
Yes? What's up with your van,
Really,
bro?
man.
What the hell is that shit made of?
Can't handle it.
Galvanized steel? Oh, why'd you do that?
Bitch ass.
All right,
I gotta
Jesse,
worry about the tornadoes. I have to worry about you, too.
Wait,
Think
so
my
he
own
didn't stop at the
business.
stoplight. I'm reporting him.
What do you mean, dude? I can turn right on red.
wanna
That's how
just
that
see
works.
this.
Yeah, but you had to stop.
Do you
Yeah,
guys
had
see
to
that
stop.
shit flying to our right? Do you not see that? There's trees flying to the right.
Oh, there's stuff flying right in front of us! Puffer, right in front of us! There's shit flying!
Smitty got him! Wow! You're lucky these brakes are good, bro.
Okay, get out, get out, get out, get out.
How do I get out? I forgot!
Is there,
Stop the car.
is there a tornado?
I don't even know what the fuck we're chasing anymore.
A storm.
Tornado.
Gnarly trucks. What?
Tornado warning.
I have
I see
tornado
it.
warning update.
Warning. Fine, Seltzer! Fuck this job! I'm out of here!
Pantry brand.
Trees in the road. Guys, there's trees in the road. Be careful.
Here comes the gang! Here
Oh
comes
my
Evan.
god. Smitty is going all over the place. Oh my god. Smitty.
There were trees in the road.
The sirens are going off.
I'm putting it down. I'm deploying the probe.
Bruh.
I'm reporting. I reported it. I'm the first to report.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's gigantic.
Guys, is that getting closer?
I can't tell.
I can't tell. That might be a bad sign, droid.
Just a little bit. You got
I'm going to get a good view of this.
I can't.
I'm getting a good view.
Very good view. That's a good view.
Control yourself.
Guys, you're
Smitty, how's
driving
the view?
right
Wait, this is
into
the view right here.
Oh yeah. Oh my god.
I'm all right. Grizzy, what is you doing?
accident driving.
That's what I thought you were doing. I knew your ass is on your phone.
Bro, confess.
Chase ends in 5 minutes. I don't know about you guys, but I had a blast driving around with you.
We didn't get anything. I mean, we got like a little tornado. This game was really just a calm drive.
It really was.
No, it wasn't that. There was a lot happening.
We saw one tornado.
I would even say it was a twister. Best.
Oh.
Cool.
Oh shit, it's over.
All right, I drove 52 kilometers, though. That's pretty pog. Grizzy, guess what? There's black people in this one.
W.
I wonder where you guys spawn. We all spawn in different areas, but we can check on our maps. I see
Leave my
Puffer.
house,
Puffer,
too.
you're in Byron. I'm gonna drive towards you. Droid, you're in Wakota.
Well, what's the map button?
You have to get it to go. It's in your car. You go to the laptop. There's a radio! It's so loud!
Oh my
I got a truck.
that is so copyright. Hey, pull up, pull up, pull up. Welcome to the truck meet, yo.
To the truck
Damn,
meet.
he
Yo.
got it like that. He got it. Whoa!
Hey man.
Please!
Hey, I see a tornado already.
I'm buying a probe. You guys want to play Outbreak? Drive into it.
Do you guys see that tornado in the field, or is it my eyes playing tricks on me? Wait, there's a tornado about to touch down literally right in front of our eyes right here.
Yep, I see
There
it.
is.
Where?
Right above
Oh,
us.
it's right above us!
Oh my god, wait, it is.
Dude, it's
I'm
actually
going
gonna
in!
It's about to touch down. What do you mean?
Damn Skippy.
That's tiny,
You
bro.
look at that one over in the background. I wasn't tripping,
Oh.
dude.
My god.
Wait, is that getting closer? It's sucking me in.
Dude.
It's sucking me in. Back
Wait, is
out.
it? Oh my
Back
god.
out.
Wait, it's sucking me in.
Get photos. You gotta hop out and get photos.
Guys, make sure you get my good side.
I got it. I got a good picture. Good photo, Droid. Oh my god. Oh my
It's
god.
not doing anything.
Yeah, it's
I
gonna do
lied. It's
something.
doing something. I lied. It's doing something. I lied. It's doing something.
He got sucked in. I'm gonna back up. I'm backing up.
Oh my god, Bessie! Help! Look at him over there! Look, I'm not gonna lie, man. Pezzy, how fun was that? That looked kind of fun.
It was kind of fun. You should go try it.
I'm trying it.
All right.
Dude. Droid, you should get out of your car.
Droid, let's see who stays in the I don't know about that one. I
You
don't know
should
about
get
that
out
one.
of your car, dog.
It's getting real. Guys.
Oh my god.
It's like a roller coaster!
We should go around to the big one that's in the other town. Oh, hi, Grizzy. Hey, how's it going? Oh, this town is fucked, dude.
I wonder what did it. They'll rebuild.
It's ran through.
That'll be fine.
Alright.
Wait, here it is.
Oh,
Look at
it's
it.
amazing.
It's getting
Oh,
I
my
told
God.
you. Fuck, I'm going in.
Dude, look at the side. Look at this thing. Oh my
It's huge.
god.
It's beautiful. It's
Oh my god,
beautiful.
there's random debris hitting me. I'm in a
Take
house.
me.
Fezzy, you're
I'm in the
gone.
air.
You're dead. You're gonna blow
Take
up in the
me.
air.
Hey guys, look at my lights. Look at my lights. Oh my god, guys, incoming!
And dead.
Troy, did you drive in there too?
I might have.
Oh, I'm back at the gas.
Might have.
Where am I? I actually can tell where I'm at. Help me!
Didn't blow up.
There was a
That thing's
tornado.
gonna blow up your computer, bro.
Guys,
Yeah.
what could be worse than one tornado?
We got twins.
We got twins.
Behind.
Oh my god, he's going! I'm flying away! He's so angelic! He's like a ballerina!
I just got a flat tire. Hold on, I just gotta
And
change my
dead.
tire in the middle of this storm. 1 second. I'm abandoning my car. I'm gonna go run into a tornado.
Yeah, see ya.
Wait, let's all get in a car. Wait, I don't know if there's more people could fit in here actually. I don't know.
No, we can make it work. I'll be chilling back here.
Yeah, I'll be in.
Oh boy.
Alright, send it. Yeah,
Yeah, I'm good. No, we're not.
No, we're not
We
good.
fell out. Droid, let's
Don't
go
worry,
and get a
the
car
tornado's
ourselves.
close. The tornado's close. Don't worry. Let me out of this thing, Puffer. Slow down.
Wait, I kind of just want to watch y'all. You know what?
I think it's coming.
I'm held hostage. I can't get out.
We're good. Oh! What's happening?
Go for it. Oh my god, guys, smile.
I got you! I got you!
That's terrifying.
I'm good. See, we're fine.
Don't do it.
So ridiculous.
Oh shit, I tried to jump out of the car and it didn't work. Oh, I just ran into a house.
And now you're being picked up. There he goes.
Dude, he's going high. He's going so high.
Oh, my bike flew so
I'm
good.
I'm flying up now.
Tornado could literally rip me to
You
pieces.
guys appear to be driving right through something.
I know, but it's like so calm here.
Well, it's probably about to start. It's probably about to touch down.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna get out and get ready.
back where they are.
Wait, I think
Give me your
it went away.
energy. I think it went away.
Damn.
It went away.
That
Cringe.
coward. Damn. He saw us coming. He's like, not today. No free press, buddy.
Oh no, is that the road?
There's what?
Nah, you can't just stop at black.
Yeah,
that's
that's
black.
You can't just stop it.
Wait, there's a black?
Okay, you want a guaranteed way to get tornadoes? Versus mode.
Is that the one where somebody can be a tornado?
Yeah. Wait.
Whoa!
A tornado has been issued
Just
over
kidding.
Lakota
Just
County
kidding.
area.
Looks like it's right in that city.
Hold on.
Why'd my radio turn on?
I gotta set the probe. I gotta set the probe. Move, rookie.
Put the probe in. Put the probe.
Oh,
It's
here
gonna
it
form
comes.
right here.
Here
I'm telling you. It's right there. It's over there. It's to the right.
For that tornado, chat.
Probe.
Oh my God.
Hug your loved ones. Hug me. Hug me.
Get close, get for warm.
Oh, that motherfucker coming, bro.
It's not moving.
Not wavering.
Does that mean it's getting closer?
It means it's going away. Don't worry. Close your eyes.
It's picking shit up. It's picking
Close your
shit
eyes.
up.
Pepper, just look at me.
Guys,
Just
stand
look at me.
still.
Oh my God.
Guys, stand still. Look at me and smile.
Just look at me.
Droid, I'm okay.
Keys.
Oh, yeah, tease.
Dude. Oh no, Droid! The car! That's my car! That's my car!
My car's alright.
Oh no. Ow, assigned disengaged. I died.
Oh my God. I'm just spinning in circles. What is going on with me?
I see
It's breaking our
coming this way.
ankles.
Droid, it's coming this way. Droid, it is coming this way.
How can you tell?
I can tell!
Dude.
Dude, I can't stop.
Wait, or am I bugging? It might be going the other way.
My body
Something's
finally
wrong with
stopped.
Puffer, guys.
What happened to me?
Wait, I'm gonna get a lightning photo. Dude, lightning needs to check.
What if I just walk in with the probe?
This is okay.
Wait, I think you might be fixed.
What happened to me?
I'm gonna give you, hey buddy, I'm gonna give you $50. Treat yourself. Treat yourself.
I gotta leave and come back.
I think so. Hey buddy.
Wasn't CGI.
Yeah.
You know where the nearest Don's is or what?
Hey guys.
Hey.
Look at the guy.
Yo.
You're surrounded now, buddy.
Game mode, time for versus.
Oh, here we go.
Oh god, yeah, he's the tornado. Alright.
Whatever, dude.
Well,
hey, where'd you guys spawn?
All right, guys.
We are in Byron.
You got it.
Oh
Placement
shit.
tire. Oh my god,
I'm
I
gonna
gotta
get some
buy a
points
fucking
real
I think
tire.
he's going to Coda.
I'm
I
getting
gotta
some
buy a
points.
He's going to
tire.
Coda. I see him.
What do you mean you see me? Do you see me on the radar?
I gotta get to the gas station, bro.
I'm getting points first, baby.
How does he have 63 points?
Hey yo, Smitty all curved up, bro. He curved gang.
Where is he?
Curved gang.
Curved
Oh
up, bro.
shit, he is. Wait, you curved to the left? Oh shit.
Where'd he go?
He's gonna spawn above us,
Get in
Dad.
the car.
Oh,
Get in
God.
the car.
I don't even know where you guys are.
We're in Wakoto.
All right. I don't know where that. I don't have a map. I'm a fucking tornado. I'm a force of nature. I don't know where the fuck I'm going.
Hold on, guys.
Pummer.
Do we forget what the game is
Tornado
called?
warning. There's a warning.
Did we forget what the
why
game
do we
is
get a
called?
warning? Why do we just get a warning?
I don't know. Where is he?
I'm getting flashbacks to when I was a kid. Oh hell, he touched ground.
He's destroying towns. That's how.
Do we just stop him?
Yeah, let's stop a tornado.
Stop a tornado. I can take him.
Could take it.
I got you. I can take him.
Oh my god, he's massive. He left. There's an error connecting to the servers.
Did he just spawn a tornado and himself in real life?
Crash you?
You crashed
Yes,
the
they
game.
crashed everything.
I think he's above us.
No, he's not.
I'm stopping. I'm stopping.
I got my probe out. Give me my probe. How do I get this?
We are in the eye of the storm.
How do I pick it up?
I'm gonna be a living god.
Rubbing it up. Rubbing it up.
I'm in the air. Wow!
Bro, Mac,
Help!
Benji, hold on. Busy with the probe, bro.
I put my probe down. Did I put it down in time?
You're looking good, bro. You're looking good.
No, I'm not. I'm spinning.
Your car's mine.
No, it's not.
We're getting good photos, though. We're getting
repoing this shit.
I'm dying. I'm dead.
I'm repoing this car.
Yeah.
And he's gone.
He just
just
fucks
like
off.
that. He
Oh my god, he
fucked
just
off.
left. He took my
Like the
car
Avatar.
and dipped.
Oh, this is the Avatar. It's crazy. Where
I
are
think
you?
he's trying to break her ankle.
at
I
the
think he's
spawn.
gonna be. I think he's gonna spawn behind us.
Oh, the same spawn? All right, I got him.
Wait, is he moving to me?
Hold on.
No, he doesn't know where you spawn.
He's gonna be right there.
I think he's right above me.
He doesn't know where you are. He doesn't know where you
He's
are.
forming, Puffer. Do you not see the eye of the storm? Look at that shit. He's definitely coming in.
Damn, that's crazy.
Guys, he's forming right above me. Hey, can I get a pickup really quick?
Yeah, I'm on my way.
Hey,
yeah.
can I?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna need a pickup.
Yeah,
Not by you, Smitty!
Yeah, no problem. I got you, buddy.
Always picks up Pezzy.
I'm 100 feet in the air, bro.
Oh my god.
Yo, Pezzy, he right above us, yo.
Nuh-uh.
I'm calling, he right above us. We gotta go.
Nuh-uh.
Guys,
we gotta
guys,
go.
this way. Go towards the
What do you mean
gas
this way?
station. Go
I'm
towards
going.
the gas
I'm
station.
going.
Okay.
I'm going. I feel I'm getting sucked up. I can't tell.
Wait, he went in the building. Wait, Troy's insane. Oh, wait, he's a tornado. Oh,
As you see, ladies and gentlemen, Puffer and Pezzy,
No,
these guys sucked up.
No, Puffer.
By Tornado City.
He's literally spawn camping.
I'm gonna get a bit of this town. I'm gonna get the suburban homes, not the main downtown.
What?
The downtown crashed the game last time. I just need to get to category 5.
There he is! Oh my god, he's huge!
That's a beefy fella. That is one beefy fella, bro.
Shit. We gotta get gas.
I don't know if I can do this.
We gotta get gas.
I'm making a shortcut. He's making a tornado right there. I see it.
Where?
Right in front of us. Right in front of us.
Oh my god!
Welcome to the category 5.
Post up!
Yeah.
Welcome to the category 5.
Oh my god. Wait, let me get my probe. Hold on.
Holy shit.
I'm probing.
Probing the tornado Smitty.
There's 2 of them.
This thing is so big.
It's not even coming towards y'all. You're good.
Oh, it is! It's not big, you can't tell!
Yes, it is. 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 Yes, it is.
No, don't activate it, you jackass.
Whoa. Why am I getting a warning?
Why are the sirens going back off?
I don't
He didn't
know,
leave.
like tornadoes, bro. There's tornadoes,
He
bro.
didn't
That's
leave.
why.
He didn't leave. He's forming on me.
Oh my god! He's
Where do I go?
He hated me!
Hated me.
Save yourself!
Oh my god.
Holy shit, right now! He's spinning on your legs!
Oh my god, no! Where'd he go?
Tornado.
Bro, that was a
Wow,
scene
it's
out of
peaceful
Nope.
up here.
That was a scene out of Nope.
What do you mean beep beep beep?
Dude, Ace. Hey,
Spawn
let me know
camping
if he
Pezzy.
spawn
Yo,
camping
it's
my
getting
truck.
dark out here. Yo, it's
He's
getting
on Wakota.
Yo, it's getting really dark. Yo! That's right over Oh my god! Oh my god, Pezzy!
Salute to the fallen soldier.
It's been a good
Where are you?
Oh my god.
God, but not forgotten.
Wait. Puffer, I'll get some pictures. Oh my god, this looks so good! Oh my god, this is a great photo.
Oh, there he goes. Puffer died.
What?
I exploded!
Activating probe.
Guys.
Okay, he might be spawning on me.
Dude,
I'm activating. Oh, nope. I'm in the air. Wait!
you just got tornado.
Not yet! Guys, somebody grab my probe!
Hold on. I'm taking pictures.
That a fucking
I'm taking
tractor.
pictures.
Take a picture of me, droid.
I ran out of battery.
Oh my god.
Oh, I actually ran out of
You love
My
to see
dad
it.
can't even. Oh, he won.
Dude, I just
Of course
showed
he
up in a
did.
barren wasteland.
Beautiful. Thank you for that, Strog. Moving on to our second spooky video of the night. Here we go. Product of madness.
A strange life-size doll is at the center of one of the modern
We'll be right
era's most bizarre episodes. Its inspiration was the sudden end of an intense love affair between the expressionist painter Oskar Kokoschka and the fascinating Alma Mahler. Born in 1879, Alma Maria Schindler grew up surrounded by the best of Viennese society. Her father was a noted painter. Crown Prince Rudolf was one of his patrons. While she would become a composer and a writer, it is her love affairs with some of the most important artists, architects, and composers of the 20th century that have kept her celebrity alive since her death in 1964. As a teenager, she first began composing music, also interested in painting lessons. Alma was introduced by a friend to Gustav Klimt, the leader of the Viennese succession. The painter fell in love with her and gave Alma, already considered the loveliest girl in Vienna, her first kiss at 17 on a trip to Italy. While it is unclear whether the kiss led to much more, the two remained friends until his death in 1917. Alma wrote of him, "Gustav Klimt entered my life as my first great love, but I was an innocent child, totally absorbed in my music and far removed from life in the real world. The more I suffered from this love, the more I sank into my own music, and so my unhappiness became a source of my greatest bliss." Klimt appears to have had a premonition of Alma's future when he wrote, "She has everything a discerning man could possibly ask for from a woman, in ample measure. I believe wherever she goes and casts an eye into the masculine world, she is the sovereign lady, the ruler." She next fell in love with her music teacher, the Jewish composer Alexander Zemlinsky. However, she broke off that affair to marry a more famous conductor and composer, Gustav Mahler. Alma was already pregnant with their first child, and another soon followed. Nearly 20 years older than Alma, Gustav Mahler was then the conductor of the Viennese court opera, where he introduced the city to Wagner's Ring Cycle. Mahler had no interest in Alma's composing, and told her, "The role of composer, the worker's role, falls to me. Yours is that of a loving companion and understanding partner." Alma reluctantly gave up the piano and composing and devoted herself to their growing family and supporting her husband's career. A very painful decision. Writing music had been her dream, something she lived for.
She lived for
"I should like
it.
to do a great deed,
I'll
like
see
to
you, Jenny.
compose a really great opera, something no woman has ever done before." No wonder when thinking of her sacrifice, she wrote in her diary, "How hard it is to be so mercilessly deprived of things closest to one's heart." The Mahler family experienced a double crisis in the summer of 1907. Their 5-year-old daughter Maria died after a sudden illness.
Oh boy.
And Mahler himself was diagnosed with a serious heart condition. Alma became deeply depressed and went to a spa to recover. There she began an affair with a young architect, Walter Gropius, who would go
Gropius?
on to be
What
the
kind of last
founding
name is that?
director of the influential Bauhaus, arguably the most important art school of the 20th century. Gustav found out about the affair. Gropius accidentally addressed a love letter to the Mahler home, and even consulted the eminent psychotherapist Sigmund Freud on how to best save his marriage to Alma. It is speculated that Freud encouraged Mahler to let Alma return to her composing. Given the chance, she began writing songs again, some of which were published with her husband's help. Eventually, she did break off the affair at Mahler's urging, but this period was cut short when Mahler's heart condition left him susceptible to an infection, which eventually led to his death. After Mahler's death, she began an affair with an even younger man, the painter Oskar Kokoschka. She was the love of his life. They met at a party in 1912 where Alma was playing the piano. According to her, Kokoschka suddenly pulled me into his arms, a strange, almost shocking and violent hug. Later that day, he proposed marriage. While she refused his proposal, both were swept away by their passion. Alma also reveled in his devotion to her, and years later, remembered their time together like this. "And never before had I savored such convulsion, such hell, such paradise. I experienced his rise. I took care of him as far as possible. He painted me." Their passionate relationship inspired Kokoschka's most famous painting, The Bride of the Wind. Its expressionist brushstrokes visualize the intensity and turbulence of their affair as the wind-blown lovers are carried away into the sky, far from the world below. It is almost an illustration of a description Alma wrote of one of their days together. "On a stormy, tormented day when he passionately, but entirely selfishly loved me, the world melted away suddenly, and I have since been convinced of an outer worldly existence." These intense feelings did not last, at least for Alma. Kokoschka was devastated when the pregnant Mahler aborted their child. When World War I broke out, he volunteered for the Austrian army and was severely injured by a bayonet to the chest in Russia.
More so after
Doctors in
that
the
went
military
wrong.
hospital decided he was mentally unstable and sent him home for nursing. Once home, Kokoschka was horrified to discover that while he was away, Alma had married her former lover, Walter Gropius.
He's a hoe.
Kokoschka begged her to return to him. I must have you for my wife, or my genius will self-destruct. You must resuscitate my soul each night, like an elixir. Alma told Oscar that she had to break off their relationship because it frightened her and was too overwhelming. Since the devastated Kokoschka could not imagine living without her, his obsessive desire inspired him to conceive of a bizarre substitute. He commissioned a doll maker, Herman Moose, to make him a life-size Alma doll.
It's creepy.
If you were able to carry out this task as I would wish, to deceive me with such magic that when I see it and touch it, imagine that I have the woman of my dreams in front of me. He told Moose to try to make her look like the voluptuous second wife, as seen in the portraits of Pieter Paul Rubens, whom the Baroque painter immortalized in a famous nude portrait. Yet, unlike the loving image created by the Flemish painter, there is a weird literalness in Kokoschka's commission. Yesterday, I sent a life-size drawing of my beloved, and I ask you to copy this most carefully and to transform it into reality. Pay special attention to the dimensions of the head and neck, to the rib cage, the rump, and the limbs.
Rump.
And take to heart the contours of body, the line of the neck to the back, the curve of the belly. Please permit my sense of touch to take pleasure in those places where layers of fat or muscle suddenly give way to a sinewy covering of skin. For the first layer, inside, please use fine curly horsehair. You must buy an old sofa or something similar. Have the horsehair disinfected. Then, over that, a layer of pouches stuffed with down, cotton wool for the seat and breasts. The point of all this for me is an experience which I must be able to embrace.
Insane.
While Moose was at work, Kokoschka kept writing her. In one letter, he asks, "Can the mouth be opened? Are there teeth and a tongue inside? I hope."
Terrifying.
After 6 months, the doll was completed and arrived at his home. Kokoschka tore open its crate. In a state of feverish anticipation, like Orpheus calling Eurydice back from the underworld, I freed the effigy of Alma Mahler from its packing. As I lifted it into the light of day, the image of her I had preserved in my memory stirred into life. But all was not as he imagined. Despite his creepy, explicit directions for the doll's skin, the doll maker had covered his Alma doll in feathers. He complained to Moose that he couldn't even dress her, and that her skin was more like a polar bear rug. Still, he did not give up on his morbid fantasy. He posed the doll in various positions in his studio, dressed her in elaborate costumes, and made many drawings, paintings, and photographs of her, clothed and unclothed. Reportedly, he rode in carriages with the faux Alma and even brought her as his guest to an opera. In the end, despite his best attempts to recreate his lost love, or reduce his human mistress to a mannequin, he only experienced frustration with his doll because of its inescapable thingness. As a finale to his mock affair, he threw a champagne party with a chamber orchestra, playing for her. For one last time, he dressed the doll in fabulous clothing. At the party's end, the drunken Kokoschka dragged Alma to his garden, cut her head off, and broke a bottle of red wine on her. Unable to possess the real Alma, he murdered her replica. Early the next morning, police woke Kokoschka to investigate a report of a woman, drenched in blood, seen in his garden. Hung over, he wrapped a robe around himself, went downstairs, and showed the police a lifeless, decapitated doll soaked in wine. Kokoschka would go on to a successful international career as a painter. In the 1940s, he married a woman who was 30 years younger. He also found himself on the list of Adolf Hitler's degenerate artists. His wife, a lawyer, organized their escape to first Czechoslovakia and then Scotland. After the war ended, Olda and Oscar settled in Switzerland, where he would die in 1980 at the age of 93. Alma has been the target of much criticism over the years. Cast as a femme fatale, one biography is titled Malevolent Muse. She was said to be cold despite her multiple love affairs, and the evidence of her own words above describing her overwhelming passion for Kokoschka.
Alrighty, that's with our spookies for tonight. Now let's move on to some memeology. You know, Britain, it's not doing too well. It's almost gonna be a caliphate, like I've always said. Here we go. Clearly racist. Yeah, that's it.
I'm in Northern Ireland here today for three purposes. Firstly, to meet the PSNI officers who've been on the front line during this disorder. Many of them have been injured. And my purpose was to say to them, thank you for what they have done. We make big asks of them. They step up and they deserve our thanks. I've also had the chance to speak to the PSNI senior leadership about the challenges that they face and the support that they need. And then third and very importantly, to speak to some of the communities most impacted about the fear that they have, the anxiety that they have about the recent disorder. The disorder is intolerable. It is incapable of justification. It's clearly racist.
Clearly
and
racist.
it does
Yeah,
not
that's it.
represent the modern, forward-looking Northern Ireland that I know that this place is.
Dumbass.
So I'm very pleased to achieve all those three things today and to
My
work
Scots-Irish
with all
ancestors came
communities,
from you
to work
guys.
with
You're
the
fucking
PSNI and
dumb as
others
shit.
to ensure that we handle this situation, not just the immediate disorder, but also the longer-term work that's necessary
God they left
to
your shithole
ensure
country.
that we have that one Northern Ireland approach
shithole
that I
for
know
Northern
represents the Northern Ireland,
Southern Ireland's
modern
definitely
Northern Ireland
more based
of
than
the
that
future.
by far.
The disorder is intolerable. It is incapable of justification. It's clearly racist.
Pretty much.
You shout like that, they put you in jail. Right away. No trial, no nothing. Right to jail, jail. Believe it or not, jail. You right to jail. Believe it or not, jail. Right away. Also jail.
What's up? My name is Brant. This is my chili. These are my world famous chili busters.
Chili busters?
Oh shit, that's what's up. If
What's up,
you're
Holmes?
interested in a buster, I can set you up with an appointment. Just call the number below and we can wrap. We want to make sure your gastronomic experience is the best it could possibly be. And that's coming from the heart. Ooh, that's what's up. If you're on the go and
up,
you want
Holmes?
to eat something right quick, you just grab a chili buster, you squeeze it, and you just bust it all up in your mouth. It's that easy. It's good. They're great for the office. They're great for dinner parties.
Weddings, bar mitzvahs, it's down for whatever. Buy it now, dump it out later.
Be creative, make it a double. You just pop it in your mouth. It's that easy.
Easy,
It's
Holmes.
that easy.
I just busted it in my
You a
mouth right
fool.
now, yummy.
Brent's famous chili busters are so good, I have to take a bottom half shower every time I eat it. We make sure to ensure that every chili buster is jam-packed with vitamins, nutrients, meat, and all that shit. Oh my goodness. This is a family recipe I've been working on for 4.5 plus years and counting. It's all organic. It's good for you. It's healthy. You know, we use all of the most top quality ingredients, such as exotic juices, proprietary spices, as fatty acids, omega-3s, and so on and so forth. Ooh. Satisfied customers ranging from all walks of life, professional athletes, child celebrities, blues travelers,
bozos,
you name it. As a matter of fact, they like it. It's make me go like, smell good. We ship domestic and international orders all over the globe. Pomona, Rancho Cucamonga, West Covina. We ship just about everywhere. I love the smell of this. It makes me smell so good. So there it goes. As you can see, this is the real deal. My name is Brent for Brent's world famous Chili Busters. I would love to be a part of your dining experience. Hit me up.
Call now for Brent's world famous chili
Beautiful.
busters.
Thank you, Dakota.
Domestic and international orders only.
Let's have
Visa and
let's have some
Well,
Jamaican
everybody,
food now.
today I'm in
Let's
Alligator
speed 'em up,
Pond
'cause it's
and
a
I'm
little
at a
longer.
place that's legendary. This is
1.25
Little
speed.
Orchid.
Here we go. jerk shark and jerk fish. Here we go.
There is still work going on after the devastation of Hurricane Beryl. We're passing right now where the people down in St. Elizabeth have to be rebuilding. And part of this is to come and help some of the local business owners, especially Blackie, who does so much for the community of Alligator Pond. Coming down here, just giving us strength. So little orchids are safe for any type of seafood you want. If you want lobster, you want crab, you want fish, you want conch, you want anything. Little orchid.
Ochi.
Jerkfish, that big yellow tail there, that have my name on it. You have shark. How you do the shark? Fried shark, jerk shark, curry shark. And that one.
You have shark?
Jerk. Jerk?
Nice jerk.
Jerk shark?
Yeah.
What kind of shark you know?
Silver shark, grey shark.
Silver shark, huh?
Tiger shark.
That look like a shark. That look like a bonita.
Look red.
Shark white.
I hit. I hit me. I got my glimpse yesterday.
Oh, it's no shark.
I mean, I say, it look too red.
Weird poster in the background.
Eh?
And I said, if you want to catch a video of your food.
Yeah, man, I want to see the food before I deal with it. Yes, I just do that jerk.
Yes.
All right. Yes, yes.
On the grill right now.
A straight on the grill over there. Just getting the grill nice and hot. Put a little oil on it, blaze up the fire. And then it's to the marinating process. It comes in here, we marinate. This is just some scallion and thing. And then it go into the grill, fresh onto the grill for a nice jerk yellowtail. Hoping they had lobster, but that's all right. We'll go with the jerk yellowtail. Big boy, 2-pound yellowtail. So this is a jerk sauce that you make, you know?
Yes. Famous with the orchard jerk sauce. No, everybody now go on, you know. I finished.
The jerk sauce is heavily protected, so we're not allowed to film it. They just showed us a small process of the marinade and how it's going to go into the scallions and then rub it into the fish. After that, fish is going to sit a little bit, marinate, and then straight to that hot grill.
Pour it right down in the middle so everything gets in there.
Make sure the season soak.
Yeah, make sure the season soak in. So we clean it up already, so I just rub up the sauce now. All right. I'll make it sit in this.
Yeah, man, make him just bathe in that for a little bit run.
I'll make yours be warm for a minute, yeah?
Fish has been placed in there to soak, bathe. You can barely see him peeping out. So all of that seasoning, that flavor is going to just go straight down into the meat and make sure all of it penetrates to the bone. Once it comes out, it's straight to the grill after that.
To the grill, mom.
Up and down, up and down. Up and down. If you get lucky, you get lucky.
Putting a nice char on that. Just took some of the heat off it so that it can lather and blaze. That sizzle, the smell, the wood fire, the aroma's coming off of that.
Lobster tail.
Fried fish. Flavor start right from the eye. You smell that? The camera can camera can't smell it. You have to make them know where you smell it.
Tell them already, man, it's seasoned to the bone. You can smell everything. The onion, the scotch bonnet.
Yes.
The scallion, sorry.
Oh, put onion in there and pepper in there and everything in there. And we fish are going like that.
That's why you go fish, man. Sorry, a little more make you go and settle.
Yeah. Well, I make it go and settle, you know? You know, sometimes you just come out tight. So make it air, make it get to the monster.
So we just came out of the kitchen and you saw that jerk, it has a lot of char marks on it. But they also did the lobster. What they did though was boil the lobster before and then they put on a butter on it. Not sure if that butter is infused with garlic or anything. But once I saw the big pot of oil, get that scallion, that scotch bonnet pepper and the onion, so you're seasoning that oil, we had to order some fried fish as well. So fried fish, jerk fish, lobster, the koochi. The legend, Blackie himself. And come find, look at that, a shark, that. Yeah, man, we want him.
Yeah, man, so watch now. Foodie boss in the place, though. And him say he want to taste a shark, so
yeah, man.
we just go dive up a shark for you.
Dive it up right away.
Yeah, man, for real, yeah?
So you get treat when you come here, so you know, the koochi.
Yeah.
We got Blackie. What kind of shark that?
Look like a flathead, though.
Black tip.
Yeah, man.
Tip shark, huh?
All right, boss.
Yeah.
Stay going.
Yeah, I go take you. Whatever you say, what you deal with.
All right,
so want to deal with.
All right,
all right.
Big
The sharks they're eating are not endangered. Unlike China, they actually are using all of the shark too, not just cutting off the fins. It's good.
The food came right away, but there is a shark in there that he's taking out from us. First order of the day is this garlic lobster. Creamy, buttery. You can just take it right out. Ooh. And all of that sauce. When you get that up, you know, hands down one of the best. You know why? That grill and that smoke flavor is in it. So you see the char marks that you have on it, those char marks right there, you're getting a little bit of that, you're getting that grill taste, which is obviously seasoned from the amount of time that they've been cooking here. And that butter, that garlic butter sauce on it, that was just lathered onto it. The flavor is stupendous, absolutely stupendous. It's a perfect mix, perfect mixture. The char, the smoke, the garlic, that sauce is amazing. So we've had something in the Bahamas called crack lobster. What we call it over here in Jamaica is French fried lobster. That lobster is fried in a butter and then smothered with escovitch sauce.
Oh.
And so just take it out. It's like a whole fried chicken and I can't even talk anymore. You're getting crunch and then you get the lobster flavor on it. Think of a nice fried chicken chop, fried lobster. And then you get the acidity of the...
I just realized Discord wasn't muted. Maybe like muting it just in case.
You're getting the acidity of the escovitch sauce and it's nice and
Don't
spicy.
trust
You're getting that
Discord.
nice heat on it. But that pairs well with the crunchiness of this, of the butter that's going onto that. And then just having the onions with the crunch as well, with the acidity of the escovitch sauce. Really nice pairing. The lobster is perfectly cooked. I need to put some onion on this.
Because I don't trust those
Luke
damn
and John, I
furries.
put it on the fork and yam with my hand. Little onion, little boom, make that nice little bloom of it. The onions, the pepper, the scallion that was used in the frying pan, the freshness of everything is amazing. We're right here in St. Elizabeth. This is a bread basket. This is where all of these things are grown and brought here fresh. We had our outside cutting up some of the carrots, cutting up some of the onions, the scallion. Everything was just so fresh, coming right into the kitchen. Nothing was coming out of a refrigerator. It was going straight to the kitchen and then straight to your plate. After you choose your fish, you choose your lobster, you choose your crab, you choose anything you want. Octopus, sea cat, it's all here. But look at that.
Looks pretty decent.
Escovitch fish. I mean, everything has been so good so far. We had some escovitch sauce on that lobster. But these now is one of my favorite fish. This is goat fish. And
goat
this
fish?
is one of my mother's favorite fish. So I grew up having goat fish. And they're nice when they're fried, the tail get
Like a
crunchy.
type of
You
mackerel
just
or
bite
something.
into them. That's an excellent fried fish. Perfectly seasoned. And taste the seasoning that's gone right down into the bone. Soaked right down into it. Nice and crunchy, but not dry. Not fried. It's another thing I like about the goat fish. It still stays juicy and moist.
Looks decent.
Going on into the jerk fish now. Look at how it's lathered with that jerk seasoning onto it. It looks flaky, it looks nice, it looks moist. Underneath there, that's where all of the gungo is. That flavor is on that skin. But she cut it and made sure that it goes right down into it. Time to try this. Top it off with a little bit of the seasoning. No, that flavor is really excellent. He just told me that people stop flying to the States with fried fish, they're flying with jerkfish. And this is one of his staples that's made Little Ochi known. Why people come far and wide to Alligator Pond to come and try this. That is bomb. That is bomb. Thank you. Come on. That is flavorful. That's excellent. I'm getting scotch bonnet pepper, that seasoning, that char. You can see me scraping this up. A little bit of the scallion on it, the fresh scallion as well. That wasn't nice. I can see why people definitely come for this far and wide. That spice just hit the back, and then it really just gives an immense flavor of that jerk. Really done well. And you can't, you know, the fact that it's on that wood fire is exactly what makes it so special as well. Smoke and not dry. So easy to dry out a snapper. I was a little worried when I saw the char mark, but no, they know exactly what they're doing. They knew exactly how to do it, when to do it, and what to do. Put in scotch bonnet pepper, put in the vegetables on it, the onion, the scallion, the thyme. I'm thoroughly impressed with this. This entire meal going to have me coming back for more. It's been a while, and it won't be as long the next time, I can guarantee you that.
That's how big scotch bonnet.
Big. Imagine the cheek of this. Oh. Yeah. A soft fish for jerk. Soft fish for jerk. Done with the play, done with the talking. I make it pretty up. Soft fish for jerk. A good jerk fish that. Nose a run. Mouth still a water kind of done. Soft fish for jerk. You know, put your foot in it like that. You know, forgot some.
Barbecue.
The shark, that?
Yeah.
Barbecue
shark.
Barbecue shark.
Yes.
This one is the jerk shark.
Jerk shark and barbecue shark.
Grill, on the grill.
Yeah,
grilled,
man.
okay.
Yeah, this is the grill shark.
Grill and barbecue shark, all right.
Looks good.
Marks me full yet, not even quarter. Worse, when we get this right now, this is a delicacy. I've never had shark before. About barbecue shark. It looks amazing. It looks tender. And it looks very mild. You couldn't tell that was shark. It's so moist, so rich, tender, extremely tender. No fishy flavor, nothing like that. Couldn't tell me it's a little piece of soft lobster, crab meat, but barbecue sauce on it. I love how they put veg on it, so you're getting some crunch or some onion, you're getting some scotch bonnet pepper, you're getting all of that seasoning that you get from St. Elizabeth. Everything that you get from down here, the local farmers, the scallion, the onion, it just pairs perfectly well with it because the shark is so tender. I get a shot of that. And it's still so moist. So it's just a light cook that they put on it. Barbecue sauce reminds me of like a sweet and sour sauce. Has that little bit of tang, more sweet and sour to me, and actual barbecue. And then we have a jerk piece of shark to try. Jerk fish was amazing. Time for the jerk shark. Just as good. Let me have that sauce down pack. Your house jerk shark, down pack. Still getting the crunch, the onions, the scallion. And this is more like once it's on the grill now, it becomes a little more flaky, a little more compressed, compact, not as soft as a barbecue. More like a bonita, but still a little more still a little more juicy, almost like a kingfish, like a mackerel, like that type of family, wahoo. First time having jerk shark, but reminds me of like a kingfish.
Okay.
A little more tender, not as dry. Can dry out a kingfish easily, can dry out a shark easy, but still good.
Like I said, looks good. Alrighty, look who it is, an old friend.
Hi everybody, Robert Dyer.
Forever since he's uploaded any videos. Here we go.
Welcome to the Robert Dyer channel, where it's always a special night when I have a new flavor of Mountain Dew to review, and there's quite a few, and this is Purple Thunder. Holy smokers. Was that the sequel to Purple Rain, described as dew with a blast of berry plum, natural and artificial flavor? Now this sounds like it could be something new for Mountain Dew. A lot of their flavors sometimes are the limited edition or a rehash of ones they've had in the past, whether it be a pineapple or a lemonade or whatever. So I've never had a plum soda before. Okay, so let's take a closer look at the packaging here.
That's right, motorcycle it up.
You have these big, beautiful plums. Many people are saying that these may be the biggest, most beautiful plums in the history of the world, maybe. When Mountain Dew sends their plums, they're not sending their best. They're bringing motorcycle gangs, they're bringing high fructose corn syrup, they're bringing smaller bottle sizes, and some I assume are good people. I will build a great, great wall that motorcycles can't jump over, and Mountain Dew will pay for it.
That's funny
We'll
that he made
fix
that
it,
quote.
and
He's
we'll
making a
fix
Trump
it
quote joke.
fast. Together, we'll make Mountain Dew sweet again. We'll make Mountain
But Trump
Dew
does like
with
bikers.
real sugar
He says it's going to be in
again.
Sturgis next year, everybody.
We'll make Mountain Dew white again.
Wow.
And together, when you like, share, and subscribe to this channel,
I'm not kidding. Trump
will
did say he
make
would go to Sturgis
Mountain
next year, too.
Dew great
That's going to be fun.
again.
It's going to be interesting.
Bigger and better and stronger than ever before. We have to do it, or we won't have a country anymore. Now I have this chilled to a
Let's see if I can
precise
find that. I like
33
that. I like that
degrees
bottle art.
Fahrenheit in my Mountain Dew cooler. Some people have a wine cooler. I have a Mountain Dew cooler. So
Caught me
let's
off
go
guard
ahead
too,
and
Robin,
get
because I was
this
away
open.
doing something. Karen, like, what? He's quoting Trump?
There she blows.
He's making his own
The
Trump thing here.
aroma jumped out of the bottle more than the typical Mountain Dew. And I'll be darned if there isn't a little bit of a plum aroma. Now, I don't think this is not one that's advertising that has any real juice added. Let's go ahead and pour this into the finest bachelor's glassware. You can see it's more of a, it looks purple, very purple in the bottle, but when I pour it, it looks a little more like the Voltage, which is one of the greatest Mountain Dew flavors in my opinion. Don't know why it's not available everywhere. Let's go ahead and see.
Yeah,
how
Voltage is the one that's the like pink lemonade soda one, kinda, I think.
Well, the flavor isn't coming off that strong in the first sip.
Take another one, son.
Plum is not translating as sweet as some other fruit. We just have to thank God it wasn't a prune.
Well, prunes are plums when they're dried out.
It's definitely a darker kind of a flavor.
Darker berry,
when you
probably.
Combine berry and plum.
I imagine maybe it's like
Definitely
almost
a
close to
lot
black
darker
cherry,
than
or
regular
even sour
Mountain
cherry.
Dew. It's got a pretty dry finish.
I gotta try it. If I can find it, I'll try it, Chad. What I think.
There is no solitude greater than that of the samurai,
Oh,
unless it be that of a tiger in the jungle.
Perhaps. Bob.
I was shocked to see a special issue of Empire magazine with a story about a new Inspector Gadget movie.
What?
Inspector Gadget has spent the last 5 years living alone in a Spartan Paris apartment.
What?
With only his pet bird for companionship.
He doesn't have a pet bird.
He goes
He's a
by
pet
the
dog.
alias of Jeff Costello,
What?
so he can track down the psychos responsible for the Matthew Broderick Inspector Gadget movie abomination.
Oh, okay.
Incredible cast, Bob. Sydney Sweeney as Penny. Gavin McGinnis as Chief Quimby.
Gavin
Taika
McGinnis?
Waititi.
Taika Waititi.
Painted orange as Brain.
What the
Tom
fuck?
Holland with 2 big buck teeth glued on as Cape Man. Tom Hardy as Dr. Claw.
What the fuck?
And Ben Burnley as Inspector Gadget.
I know what alternate
Wow.
reality this is,
That
but
is the next Michael Keaton as Batman casting move. That's really going to work, Bob. Do you like that?
yes, Sasha, I'm
Do
glad
you
you're playing
like
with your
that?
laptop.
Ben Burnley is going to work it in the gray trench coat. Ben Burnley
Burnley?
is going to work it in Inspector Gadget. The Revenge. Directed by Richard Linklater.
Ooh.
Opening summer 2026. Sit down. You weren't called.
What?
Go back to Univision.
What?
I'll
What?
say the
What
packaging
the hell
was
was
a
that?
little underwhelming. Kind of
A little
felt like a
underwhelming.
retread a little bit, and it didn't have quite as much
What if she just- I'll be
detail
right back, Chad.
going on. But I guess it got the theme across well enough. I give them big points for trying a new flavor, a new fruit flavor, and one that I've never had in a soda before. I would say that this has a little bit more of that candy syrup element to it that I like in some of the Mountain Dews. Some of them are a little, I don't like to say watery, but they're a little less syrupy and candy-like. And the ones I like tend to be these sweeter, more candy-like flavors. And this one is kind of that way. I have a feeling this may grow on me over time. And I've actually got quite a few cans and bottles. But one of the problems when I'm trying these things live, so to speak, here with you on the camera for the first time, is I'm giving you my first immediate impressions. So sometimes down the road I'll say, well, maybe I was a little bit too hard on that, or maybe I was a little bit too optimistic about it. But I would say I'm going to go ahead and give this a pretty solid 4 out of 5 stars. I would definitely recommend this one. When I picked it up, I thought, what is this, a rehash of Pitch Black? And fortunately it turned out not to be. It's not
Pitch
great,
Black's available
and
all the
it's
time,
not a,
Bobbert.
you know,
Won the
agree
2016
else, rehash
Mountain Dew election over Baja Blast. You know,
something
both are available now all the time, I
pretty
believe.
much brand new and unique for Mountain Dew, so it makes it an extra reason to pick this up while it's available. So I hope you like this video, share it with your friends, please subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Bye everybody.
There he goes. To see another insane person.
And you all have taken it upon yourselves to take on that responsibility of being role models and to inspire people you may not even know are watching you to see how you can achieve success. And by doing that, and all that that requires, which is the hard work, the practice, working as a team, knowing that you will be undefeated even if you don't win every game,
Does that mean
no circumstance or event or moment will defeat your spirit and your fight and your preparedness to win and excel, that nothing will dampen your spirit of excellence?
Oh, no, they are not.
That's what I'm counting on from each of you.
Fuck is that next to her?
Knowing that you will be undefeated even if you don't win every game.
That's not how it works. That's not how any of it works.
No. Alright, time to watch this guy. He's not Doug, but he's with Doug. This is Orlando, or whatever his name is, the black guy that's usually with Doug and does the other skit stuff. We're gonna speed this up to 1.5 speed. He's talking about Osmosis Jones. I like the movie. I like the animation of the movie anyways. The overall story, doesn't really
All
matter
to
much.
Diamond in the Rough,
Here we go.
where we dig to uncover the good in seemingly bad projects.
You have the coolest job.
Because every symptom has a cause, and like every bacteria have a function, there are bound to be redeemable germs and gems within the rough inner workings of Osmosis Jones. But we've got some serious excavating to do here.
What you talking about? I'm a legend, girl.
Osmosis Jones is the story of the white blood cell for whom the title is named after, played by Chris Rock.
Yo, you see this bag? You see this gun? You see this gooey white sack that's membranous around my personhood? Here we go again.
Jones is a white blood cell cop who inhabits the world of Frank's body, a slovenly zookeeper played by Bill Murray.
For this film, and this film only, I've allowed myself to get off of a very, very fine edge that I keep my body tuned to.
Okay, sure,
Released in
loser.
2001, the plot is a cautionary tale following Frank's disgusting habits and the impacts they have on his body if he doesn't change his ways.
Oh, this is all about diet again, huh?
Frank becomes ill and takes a cold pill named Drix, played by David Hyde Pierce, who teams up with Jones to defeat the invasive illness named Thrax, played by Lawrence Fishburne.
Larry Fishburne himself. Great role, too.
Beautifully
Thrax is a
animated by
great
seasoned
animated
animator Tom Cito, Frank's body is portrayed as an interconnected collection of metropolises, the inhabitants being anthropomorphic depictions of white and red blood cells, hormones, germs, and neurons. The events unfold as an animated buddy cop story inside of Frank's body, the causes and effects of Frank's habits showing up in his live-action reality. The very idea already looks brilliant on paper, but in execution, not so much. The live-action portions of the film lean heavily on gross-out humor, quickly turning the fun, introspective plot into nonsensical brain rot.
Well, use your imagination. What's that over there?
But I argue that within that brain rot, there are strong moments, specifically in the animation, that make great commentary on the impact of mental health to one's physical health as well as to those around you. So, obviously, the animated segments of the film greatly surpass the live-action portions in terms of entertainment value, and there is a lot left to be desired in nearly everything about these live-action scenes. However, through the animation, there are some salvageable nuggets of brilliance that may have been overlooked, or simply underutilized. Some of the writing here connecting Frank's background to the man he's become is actually pretty thought-provoking. In the beginning of the movie, we learned that Frank is recently a widower, now a single parent raising his daughter.
Your mother, God bless her soul, didn't believe the old-fashioned ideas about nursing, breastfeeding, and all that, huh? You were fed cheeseburgers as a baby.
They unfortunately downplay a lot of the textured lore here, because with that bit of information, we, the audience, can begin to understand why Frank is the way he is. Considering all the pressure Frank's been under as a single parent, first losing his wife, then his job, all while trying to console and reassure his daughter over the years, would undoubtedly lead to this man's depressive state. It feels as if this all gets skimmed over whenever it's mentioned, opting to go the more comedic route instead. However, the animated depiction of Frank's conscience helps to better illustrate a lot of his more nuanced character traits. Hilariously played by William Shatner, Mayor Fleming is a white brain blood cell that represents Frank's id or ego, his term as the bumbling mayor of Frank's body, representing the condition that Frank's in.
People, you worry too much. The body is in perfect shape. No more questions, thank you.
Fleming is shown as in constant denial of the city's conditions. We get more insight on this with jokes as to how apathetic Frank's become through the depiction of Fleming's work as mayor.
You know, when I came to work for you, you promised you would concentrate more on health issues.
Leah, I want Frank to be healthy, but think of the sacrifices, the hard work, the lack of potato chips.
There are some great jokes with the citizens expressing their discontent for the city's conditions. There's the first animated scene of Jones with the saliva enzymes tracking down some germs that entered Frank's mouth. The chopper enzyme mentions how Frank's mouth used to be.
You know, when I was a rookie cell, this place was clean enough to eat on. Look at it now. Jeez, what a disgrace.
Putting into perspective how much Frank's changed. When Frank yawns, it pulls the germs further into his body, throwing off their pursuit.
Ew.
The enzymes voice their concerns, blaming these issues on the governing body. They speak as a collective, using we in wanting to change Frank's habits.
I'd like to announce we're beginning construction on a third gym.
Mr. Mayor, we're having chocolate.
Any comments on today's plan?
Forgiving the gross humor, which was a popular trend, Bill Murray as an apathetic asshole is perfect casting.
Excuse me, sir. We have a very strict no shoes, no service policy. I'm afraid I'm gonna have to ask you to leave. I have a chronic ingrown toe condition, and doctors say it's only a short time before I won't be able to wear even the roomiest of footwear.
This gets supplemented by the detailed animated portions, and all the context clues are there. Juxtaposing animation and live action is tricky. While the movie falls short in doing that, misrepresenting a lot of medical science, there are some defining moments where the animation gives the live action segments a little more heart.
Can you taste the irony in that?
For example, Secretary Leia, played by Brandy, the estrogen, plays a significant role in helping Frank maintain a balanced relationship with his daughter. Symbolically, Leia represents the more compassionate side of Frank, something that may have waned when he lost his wife. Constantly embattled with Mayor Fleming, who seems to function as the self-serving id of Frank's consciousness, Leia has to balance his ego with her empathy. There's a moment where Leia has to hijack Frank's executive function to console Shane in not being able to attend her hiking field trip, illustrating more of Frank's conflicted state of mind.
Okay, Frank, this is your, conscience speaking. This hiking trip means the world to her. Figure out a way to make it work. Use that charm.
Another phenomenal moment in the film that overlaps the animation with its live action is when Thrax steals a crucial nucleotide from Frank's hypothalamus, appropriately depicted as a movie theater. Needing to make a quick escape, Thrax heads out the back, going through Frank's back room of the theater through the reels of his subconscious, and you get a little more insight to the depressed man's internal struggles. Thrax is bombarded by thoughts, memories mixed in with dreams. Amidst all the swirling clips of Frank's thoughts, we hear Shane's voice say,
Maybe if you and Mom listen to me a little more, took better care of yourselves, maybe you should be here.
I can't tell if they intended to hold on to that part until near the end of the movie, but it is still quite effective. It would be much more impactful if they leaned into this a little more throughout the story. The very notion that Frank's wife passed due to similar habits strengthens every idea introduced in the story, giving us more reason to root for him and Shane. So, even though a lot of its direction is grossly misplaced and a lot of the themes are steeped in nauseating humor, there's a wholesome, nutritious undertone that deserves a little more appreciation if looked at a little closer.
Just take care of your fucking body.
Dad.
Was that you? This has been Diamond in the Rough. Thanks for digging with me. So, this has been episode 2. What do you all think? Do you think Thrax is a prediction of COVID-19? What would Osmosis Jones be like if it was made today? Would that just be the anime cells at work?
This is white blood cell, neutrophil U1146, bacterial intruder exterminated.
Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and I'll check them out. We'll see you all in the next episode. Peace.
All right, last call, everybody. Time to get to drinks. All right. Oh, it's still going. That's why. I'm slow. Froze for a second. Here we go. Vino. Edwin Elliott.
What's up, gals and pals? I'm Coach Vino. This is the Progress Bar, and today we are gonna go back, way back to the 1930s to Harry Craddock's Savoy cocktail book for a little cocktail called the Palmetto. Now, the Palmetto is essentially just a rum Manhattan. What makes Harry Craddock's version so unique is that it uses St. Croix rum, which is no longer available to us. Now, there are other rums available from St. Croix, like Cruzan, but apparently it's a very different style of rum. As a matter of fact, cocktail historian David Wunrich described the rum as light-bodied like a Cuban rum, grassy like a Martinique rum, and funky like a Jamaica rum. Now, if you fast forward to modern times, Paul McGee, who was co-owner of the Lost Lake in Chicago, decided to remake the Palmetto cocktail using David Wunrich's description of the St. Croix rum. And that's what we are gonna do today, folks, right? But before I do that, I'm gonna need you guys to go ahead and hit that thumbs up, hit that subscribe, and that notification
So I'm interested to see what
bell so
rums he uses. So he uses 3 rums to basically make this one kind of rum,
And
which
make
is
sure you
normal. That's a
stick
normal
around,
thing you do with tiki.
because we're gonna boogie now. All right, folks, let us look at what is in the sauce for Paul McGee's updated version of the Palmetto cocktail. Okay, the first thing you're gonna need is an aged Barbasian rum. I'm gonna be using Plantation 5, right? Okay,
I have
and then you're
a
gonna need a half
12
an ounce
year
of
Barbados rum.
Pretty good. Rum. I'm gonna be using Barbacore
I have this bottle.
8.
It's, yeah, Barbacore 8. It's
I
Haitian.
forgot what year it was, but it is an 8. All right. And then we're gonna do a Jamaican rum, an aged Jamaican rum, and I'm gonna be using
Smith & Cross,
Smith &
good
Cross.
choice. Still have my bottle of Smith & Cross, or did I finish it? I don't remember.
So all of these are going to add very different notes to the cocktail. Again, more of a light body, but still aged Barbadian rum. Then you have your very grassy rum, Barbacore rum here, which is a rum agricole style rum, and then very, very funky Smith & Cross rum, okay? And then you're going to do 1 ounce of sweet vermouth. I'm going to be using Carpano Antica. You should use whatever you have. And then we're going to do 1 dash of orange bitters, and 1 dash of Angostura bitters, all right?
All right.
So now let's go ahead and add ice to our mixing glass.
Stirred tiki cocktail.
Ice overboard. And you're gonna wanna stir that for about 25 to 30 seconds. All right, folks, I think we stirred this bad boy up enough. Yummy. All right, so I'm gonna push this to the side, and then we're gonna get our glass out. We'll be serving that in a coupe, which I've had chilling like a villain. Let's go ahead and pour this bad boy in.
Good color.
Beautiful amber color. You guys know I love oh so much. Always a work of art. And then you're just gonna take an orange peel and you are gonna express them oils, rub the rim for some good luck, and then this guy. All right, folks, and there we have it. Paul McGee's updated version of the Palmetto cocktail. All right, let's go ahead and give this Palmetto cocktail a sippy sip. Cheers.
Yep.
Oh, that's so nice. That is so nice. The orange expression on top automatically just gives it a nice, bright flavor. You get a nice balance of the grassy notes and the funk from the Jamaican and the Barbacore, the rum agricole. It's a nice balance. I think that adding the Barbacore there as kind of a light body, but you know, aged to add a little bit of caramel vanilla helps to really balance out the other two rums. Really, really nice. Oh yeah. That is a deliciously elegant rum Manhattan. Now look, I obviously don't know what the original St. Croix tastes like, but I will take David Wormich's advice as correct. But I will
remember
tell you
correctly,
that
the
this
St. Croix
here,
rum
Paul
as well
McGee's
was also a
specs
17
are
years. That's
absolutely
aged for
delicious,
quite a long
and
time.
if you have these styles of rums at home, you should absolutely give it a try, right, folks? Anyway, look, if you like this video, please press like, please subscribe, and please share with your family and friends. Remember, sharing is caring, and when life gives you lemons, make yourself a cocktail. Cheers.
Good shit. All right, moving on. Time for some Sky. He's making a chocolate souffle espresso martini. Here we go.
Whoa. And just get a nice little drizzle of melted chocolate. Fancy glass with the straight sides. Come down in here like this.
1 ounce of espresso, homeboy. This is Starbucks finest.
They got, really got one. And I'm like, okay, give me that. This is cocoa. 1 teaspoon of that, right?
This is sugar.
1 teaspoon of that.
That's a big heaping teaspoon.
Agua, okay? Un huevo blanco, okay?
Just the white, so boy.
See if I can shake this.
Trying to find my device.
Shake it again.
Here we go.
Nice.
Recycling.
2 ounces of vanilla vodka.
Okay.
The rest of the espresso. 1/2 ounce of Kahlua. One splash of simple sarapa.
Part the Red Sea like so.
Whoa.
And there you have it, the chocolate souffle espresso martini.
Wow.
What's up, home bartenders? Let's channel our inner pirate and make our own spiced rum.
Boy.
Step 1, we need to decide what rums we'll be using for our infusion. I'm going to use a combination of Eldorado 5,
I have, Nathan. You have said that
Demerara
before.
rum, and Appleton Estate signature Jamaican rum.
Nice.
So these will be the bulk of my spiced rum. However, I am going to add just a little bit, you know it, Smith & Cross. Smith & Cross is very punchy. That's why I want a little bit of that flavor, but I don't want it to overpower. So, which is why I'm not going to use a whole lot. just a little touch. Quick note on making infusions and liqueurs. This is the final bottle that I want to fill. It's 16 ounces, 500 ml. Now, if I infuse precisely 500 ml of rum and make my liqueur, I will not reach the top of this bottle. The reason is you're always going to lose a little bit of liquid during the process. Either when you're infusing, some of that liquid will get absorbed by the ingredients themselves, and then when you strain out, some of the liquid gets kind of caught in the strainer, gets left behind. There's always going to be a little bit of waste. So always aim to do a little more. In this case, we're going to go with about 550 mils of rum so that we can make sure that our bottle in the end is full. All right, so we need 550 mil of our rum in here. So I'm going to go about 200 of my 2 base liqueurs, then we'll do about 50 of the Smith & Cross. We've got our rum, let's move on to the aromatics. All right, so there are plenty of aromatics that you can use to infuse your rum with. And I'm gonna show you what I'm gonna use, and I'm gonna give you a few other options as well. It really comes down to preference. So right off the bat for me, my 2 favorite flavors in a spiced rum would be cinnamon and vanilla. We're gonna do 1 cinnamon stick.
Use allspice.
We've got 1 vanilla bean, sort of, sliced down the middle. Gonna do a few allspice berries. I'm not gonna bother to crush them. A few peppercorns.
Okay.
It's gonna give it a little spicy bite to it. Star anise. I want a little hint of anise flavor in there. I don't want a whole lot, so I'm actually gonna kind of try to break this guy in half. There we go.
All right.
Citrus, orange specifically. I'm gonna add about 2-3 peels. Lastly, I am a fan of nutmeg, but I can't just add a whole nutmeg to the mix. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grate it over my rum. Not too much. That should be good. If you've seen my recent infusion videos, you know that I'm now a fan of using a sous vide water circulator to make my liqueurs. However, if you don't have one, you can still make this recipe. You just put everything in a mason jar and infuse for about 2 weeks. This just speeds the process up to 2 hours.
I see.
Final step is to put this in the water bath at 135 Fahrenheit for about 2 hours.
Interesting.
All right, the sous vide step is complete. Everything has been infused. Next step is to strain it. We're going to use some cheesecloth. You could use a coffee filter, and we're gonna strain this into a container. All right, infusion is done. Oh, this is what I wanted. Vanilla and cinnamon up front. Oof. That allspice is there, little pepper notes, hint of citrus. This is really, really good. But here comes the controversial part, sugar. Should we add sugar to this? Now, a lot of people will say, absolutely not. You do not add sugar to rum, yada, 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 yada. But spiced rum is not a spirit. Spiced rum is a liqueur.
True.
And in order to bring balance to those flavors we've infused to our spirits, to our rum, we need a hint of sweetness to really bring those together. Okay, so I'm gonna do that in the form of a simple syrup. You could add, if you wanna add extra flavor, you could add honey syrup, demerara syrup, whatever. We're gonna add a little bit of sweetness in increments until we reach something that we like. I'm gonna start in 25 ml increments. It's roughly an ounce, 30 mils. I don't know. I was totally expecting to put more sweetness into mine, but I think that 1 ounce did more than enough. I think I like this as is. Let's bottle it. Oh, that's really, really good. Cinnamon, vanilla, allspice. Those are the flavors that really come out.
Very nice.
Very impressed with this, very happy with this. After you make this liqueur, you're gonna wanna make some cocktails with your spiced rum, so make sure you smash that subscribe button, because the next thing we're doing is spiced rum cocktails.
Oh boy.
Hope you enjoyed that one, guys. We will see you in the next one. Cheers.
Get that around.
Fucking ridiculous.
Another Sky video.
There's no lime in it, but there's lime zest on top. Captain! All right, Captain!
Good spice
Hit it with a little sugar, you see that? A little bit of heavy whipping cream. Okay. Now I come in here. Okay. Now this is the most interesting key lime pie you've ever seen. Now I come in with my little lime, right? This is the most unique key lime pie ever. Because there's no lime in it, but there's lime zest on top. And there you have it, Brittany Danielle's key lime pie, okay? How you doing, Brittany? Everything good? You sure? Good.
Booze on the Rocks.
Welcome to Booze on the Rocks, and today it's time we had some sex in the jungle. Now that's the name of today's cocktail. It's a fun little one that has a fair number of ingredients, but it's going to be really easy to make and really tasty to drink. Now, because it's a shaking cocktail, grab yourself your shaking glass or shaking vessel. Now, we're going to prep our garnish first, but don't get rid of the orange because we are going to use it. So cut this in half, then cut it a wheel for your garnish. Once you've done that, as I said, don't throw these out because you are going to need to squeeze a little bit. But before you get too excited, give this a little bit of cut so you're ready to actually garnish the glass when you need it. Now, as I said, you're going to need your shaking vessel, and we're going to start with the white rum of your choice. I'm using a little bit of Havana 3-year-old. Don't go out of your way to get really expensive white rums for this. Now, we are going to start with 1 ounce or 30 mils.
Cheap white rum.
Now your second ingredient is going to be vodka, and the vodka is only here to actually bump the alcohol value of this cocktail. So don't do anything expensive because, you know, it's a neutral grain spirit. There's no nuance in flavor that you're going to get out of this. Use the same amount though of 1 ounce or 30 milliliters. And whatever you do, don't pour it all over your hands like I just did there. Now, your third ingredient is going to be the melon liqueur of your choice. I happen to have some Midori, but the brand really doesn't matter for this. Now, you are going to use the same amount of 1 ounce or 30 mils. Now, this is where we sit with the base of the cocktail for now. What we're going to do next is move back to the orange that we've already sliced up, and we're going to measure out the same amount of 1 ounce or 30 mils. Just make sure that you measure it and then pour it in. Now, your next ingredient is a little bit of pineapple juice, but before you go any further, I've made a bit of a mess, so make sure you clean up after yourself. So, use whatever pineapple juice you want. I got some pure pressed pineapple juice, meaning there's no sugar added, and you need a total of 3 ounces or 90 milliliters. Now, of course, your next step is to make this even more green so it makes sense that it's in the jungle. So what we're going to do is use a little bit of blue curacao just to kind of adjust that color and give us some orange highlights that we already have. It just adds everything together a little bit more. So you don't need much, about 1/4 of an ounce to 3/4 of an ounce, depending on how much. It's technically a splash. So what we'll do is we'll put 1/2 an ounce directly in. All right, you're finally done adding a bunch of your ingredients. So your next step now is to fill the glass with ice, and what we'll do is shake this for a good 8 to 10 seconds. You want to make sure it's shaken hard. Just don't put so much ice in there that it makes it hard to seal this. So give it a flip, shake it with a smile.
Shake, Sonora, shake your bottom line. Reveal mystery of darkness.
All right, pop that off with the strength of 1,000 different jungle fruits. Now, one of the good things about this, because you have fresh orange juice and pineapple juice, you will get some froth that builds up in the glass. But we are going to add some ice to a fresh pint glass. You can get fancy if you want, totally up to you and what you have available to you. And we're just going to use a Hawthorne strainer to keep out the big chunks of ice. Absolutely gorgeous, fantastic color, little bit of foam from the pineapple juice. Grab your orange slice that you had earlier, garnish it, and here you have sex in the jungle. Oh yeah, all day long, all night long. Definitely a drink for, well, for me for sure, and hopefully you like it too. If you like this style of cocktail, take a look after the recipe card right over here.
Alrighty, that's Sex in the Jungle. Hope you enjoyed looking at that, Chad. One last Sky video, then we got Bruce. Here we go. Let me complete without some jungle juice.
You spread some lime over that. I'm a star. Okay. The vodka. Then let's come behind with a little bit of Malibu. Blue raspberry vodka. Of the blue, okay? So look at this. Now this is gonna make our drink glitter. And tell me about our little Sauvignon Blanc. Blue Hawaiian, okay? Polar Blast. So they're drinking on the North Pole, okay? 2 piece. A bit more sprinkles, you know? And there you have it! Ocean water jungle juice! That's what Aquaman drinks, homeboy. You know, before he go out there to save the world, he have a little sip of this.
Terrifying. Bruce time.
Well, hello.
Hi,
Here
Bruce.
we are again. Today, we are going to make a syrup for a fabulous cocktail that we'll be doing a little later. Yeah. Now, I thought it would be a nice little twist, you know, rather than just a simple syrup that you normally use in a cocktail, making a hibiscus syrup. Why not? Now, a lot of times,
This
you'll
can be
use,
overpowering too.
hibiscus flowers. Look at these beauties. Hibiscus flowers, but you know, they're kind of hard to come by. I guess you can buy them online, of course, but you just don't go to your grocery store and buy hibiscus flowers.
No.
No. I thought a much easier approach would be to use hibiscus tea bags. Same damn thing, right? In tea bag form. Organic. And how simple is that? So, I'm just going to grab 3 of these. And get to cooking. We are going to add to our pot a cup of clean water. And we're just going to get that to a boil here.
What makes the water clean, Bruce?
Filtration, man, filtration. Yeah, you gotta filter your water. You don't drink tap water, man. You want to die tomorrow? Huh. Why do you think I'm so healthy? Ha!
I don't know. I think they did okay in the Seine River during the Paris Olympics.
Jesus. What's going on here? It's my first day. Hang on. I ain't hearing no, I'm smelling it. Don't hear no gas going. All right. Unlock. Lock. Whoa. Okay, we're happening. Easy as pie. Okay, while this is coming to a boil, I'm going to take a nice little lemon here, and I'm just going to rind a couple long strips here. We're going to pop her in our soup. Soup. Let me just clean this up a bit, just to get rid of some of that white pith. That's a little on the bitter side.
You don't want to do.
And
you want to get rid of that.
Syrups are rarely bitter.
Yeah, they're really sweet most
I'm
of the
gonna
time.
drop that in there.
You
That
just
one
gotta
looks
know
pretty
that they're
good
really
too.
sweet.
And get our tea bags ready. It's so easy, you know, so easy to make. Okay, we've come to a boil. I'm going to drop these tea bags, these hibiscus tea bags, into our pot, and I'm going to turn off our stove. I'm going to give this a little stir here. Pop a lid on, and we're going to need another clock wipe because we need to steep this for about 10 minutes. I'll see you then. Okay, so what we're going to do, take this off the stove. We're going to relight. We're going to attempt to relight our stove.
Man, it's insane.
Yeah, we're happening. Whew, yeah. We're going to take out our tea bags. Oh yeah, look at that color. Beautiful. We're gonna pull these out.
Hibiscus is a nice flavor, but if it's the flavor like in stuff, sometimes like hibiscus
And
tea, it can be very overpowering, all depending.
Rinds here.
It'd be the primary flavor instead of a secondary flavor, but then it will try to make itself a predominant flavor. I don't know if I like it that much. It's
Bring
very floral.
it up to a simmer again.
Just clock wiper, please.
Clock wipe it! Okay, we're back to a simmer here. I've got a cup of white sugar. Now, you could use Demerara, of course you could. You could use honey. You could split the difference between honey and white sugar. I'm using white sugar because it's going to keep it nice and bright. All right, you just want to stir until all the sugar's dissolved, okay? Beauty, I think we're in. Going to shut off our stove now. And just take it off our hot plate here. Pop a lid on, walk away, and make a drink. Okay, here's our mix, already bottled, ready to go. And you'll probably get about a week in the fridge.
You gotta fortify it?
But if we fortify it...
You gotta fortify it with vodka.
A little vodka. I mean, you could fortify it with gin. You could fortify it with rum. You could fortify it with a liqueur.
Fortify with tequila.
I don't know, ½ ounce or so. Maybe a little more there.
Oh, hi, Tree Master Bob. Good
Now
to
you'll
see
probably
you.
get a week and a
Almost
half
at the end of the
to
stream.
2 weeks out of the in the fridge.
I can
right?
understand that, man.
Yum.
Hope
We
you're
should
having a good
taste
one
some, I
after
guess,
such a long day.
Ooh. Ooh, flowery, tangy.
No, take that tequila, Gene. Hey, I'm just saying.
That's sweet.
No, mezcal. You're right, Nathan. Let's use some mezcal to fortify
that's
it.
nice. That is a hibiscus simple syrup. Okay. Until next time, we're going to do something with watermelon.
Watermelon.
I should go into a Gallagher routine. Oh my God.
Oh my
I
God.
need more watermelons, don't I? Look at him. Awesome possum. Okay. I'll see you next time. La.
There we go. Hibiscus simple syrup. That's what Bruce made for a cocktail he'll be making probably by next Monday. I'd like to thank everyone who came around for Case of the Mondays today. Always good to see you guys.
Thanks for watching. If you like what you just saw...
Pause that because it's just him talking. I'm going to do a little shilling and then be fully done. Don't forget the movie caption contest, movie picture, movie hammer going on, so be sure to play those when you're not busy in the Epic RPG Arena. If you play that, the Horse Festival is going on, or the Ball Carrier. No one's played that for quite a hot minute there. I think Strog and Porky played it a few days ago. Possibly. I don't remember fully. But after that, don't forget that tomorrow will be a Dark Room at 9 on Heretic Network, so be sure to tune in for that. Wednesday will be Wednesday, my dudes. Me and Genova will be doing some gaming streaming. We might do a stream tomorrow, too. There may be a Video Society in the afternoon. I'm not entirely sure. But Wednesday night will be, obviously, the Eerie Hour, so be sure to tune into Heretic Network again for both the gaming and Eerie Hours as well. At 9, obviously. Thursday, Porky will be probably showing something in the Discord. Possibly. We'll see. I just don't know. Anyways, besides that, Friday will be on Heretic Network, Hell on Earth, so be sure to join us then for that as well. And Saturday will also be gaming streaming, and later in the in the evening at 9 will be the Fast and Furious movie marathon continued with Fast 7. All right, that's all the shilling I got for tonight, everybody. I will see you guys later. Have a good one. Bye-bye.